I hope Patrouski pops the can in the webcam. We can do that. We can make that happen. Ooh. Good morning, fellas. Maybe stop drinking Mountain Dew. You're just as green as the dew. Hey, that's how it's got to be, man. We've got to get nice and green. I forgot to shower before stream, so my hair is just already dry. I know, it's a crime. You can make fun of me, whatever. But, let me prep it. I want it to, like, spill everywhere. I want to make sure you guys hear it is. Woo! We've had some good, clean cracks recently, boys. We've had some good cracks. How are we doing, fellas? Good morning. I did the least gamer thing possible today, fellas. The least gamer thing possible, okay? I woke up at 6:30 a.m. I know, it's fucking weird. I kind of expected to do it, didn't expect to do it. I went to bed super early. But I woke up fucking crazy early today. Not a real gamer, I know, man. Up before noon. What's the point, dude? Fake streamer at this point. How are we doing, fellas? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Interesting. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. How are we doing? Let me quickly say hello to everybody. Magic Genie, KG64, Khan, what's up, guys? Yo, Neon. Yo, Cheslin, Scythus, Khan, Jadrian, Pixelit, Steve. Happy to see ya. What's up, fellas? Scythus. I think I'm just saying that. Majora. Same names over in Alley. What's up? Silent. Wake up like a normie? I know. Unbelievable. I usually don't. But today, yeah, 6:30 a.m. I don't know what happened. What's your favorite GameCube game of all time? I am not a huge GameCube guy, unfortunately. I guess I don't know. I don't love the GameCube, so it's fortunately for me because I'm not really a huge fan of the GameCube. I know. I'm sorry. I know it destroys Nintendo boys and girls. I guess Pokemon Coliseum, but I haven't even fucking played it. So like that would be my guess, like, which is a hilarious one, but like I'm not a huge my neck looks nerd neck to the max. I'm not a huge Nintendo gamer. What's up, Ripper? I just have to nerd neck. I have to for the quality of the stream. Cite this times 3. Did I actually say it 3 times? Let me do this. Alrighty. Let's get this game started. Look at these boys running around. Let's get her going. Let's do our gym run, fellas. Get it popping. Huge Metroid fan. Fair. Sleep well. I think I slept fine. I went to bed really early, which I usually don't go to bed this early. I want to say... I'm like speechless. I feel like I slept okay, but now my brain's not really coming off as such, so I'm questionable about it. Did I just helping hand instead of fucking Tailwind? What the fuck happened to my Tailwind? What? Okay. Was I hitting helping hand like all day yesterday? No, right? What happened there? How'd I get moved? Today is trash, or fuck. I slept like trash. Today's the first day I have to go back to work. Not excited about it. That's brutal. Those days definitely fucking suck, Roomel. I hope you get through it, man. And I hope your afternoon after work is relaxing at least, dude. Those are just rough. I'm terrible on low sleep. I think I had decent enough sleep. Brain still loading? I'm loading stream for sure. I'm on your team already. This stuff's amazing. But what's up, Scorpion? Happy to have you, man. What's up, gamer? Starting this rerun strong. I don't know how I did that fucking helping hand meme. Need to get some caffeine stat? Yeah, cheers. Do you think it's still worth to have multiple Brolooms to farm Ditto boxes? I think nowadays the strat calls for Weavile or Smeargle with assist. I'd probably go that over the Breloom nowadays. What's up, Rots? How you doing, man? Happy to see you. What's up, Pat? What's up, Eric? How you doing? We got the Facecam streams these weeks. I pretty much just do Facecam streams when I'm at my place alone, like when Casey's not here, if she's busy, like that's kind of when Facecam streams will pop up if I am at my place and alone. What's up, Pokegamer? Welcome back, man. Happy to have you. Buy my Brelooms, lol. Breloom's still a fucking fantastic Pokemon, obviously. Used a ton. I feel like some of the most underrated money-making strats right now are probably leveling like Brelooms and probably Meowths to level 100, man. Meowths are probably fucking crazy money, and I just haven't tested it. But it'd be really brain dead. But maybe that's a good thing. Share some of that energy drink. Here you go, chat. Here you go. Drink up. There you go. Okay. Get a run going. Good shit, chat. Good shit. Did you get shinies? Oh, you know me. You know I didn't, but I appreciate you asking. I did, but they don't sell? Good luck to your Ripper. They should in time. They should in time if they're, you know, priced correctly. What's up, Official? How are you doing, man? How are you? I'm good today. I got a lot done. I think I'm a little like, I'm tired, more tired than usual. Tastes like chalk. Come on, man. It's tasty. Woke up really early today. Got a ton done. I think I ended up recording 2 videos this morning for PokeMMO. I ended up doing 2 PokeMMO videos, and then I started episode 28 of Road to PokeMMO. And then I did an entire Retropat video, I think, pretty much from scratch this morning. And that was like a lot of work and a lot of effort. But that'll be a cool meme. Hopefully I'll start doing a new series on that channel. Do you have Discord? Yeah, it's always linked in the description. Did a set of Meowths is pretty easy, passive, double your method, you just put something else to train at the time. Yeah. You have something else to train at the same time. I feel you have like the leveling Pokemon. Like doing like a multiple Galvantulas or Jolteons or something probably helps that profit a ton. What's today's video all about? What was today's video? I don't remember what was it. I don't remember. Most videos that come out, I recorded like a month or 2 months ago as well. Usually, but what was today's video? Oh, the Gen 2 Shining tier list? No, that was recorded a while ago. That was a cool vid. Are you asking what the video topics were that I recorded today? One of the video topics that I recorded is coming out tomorrow because I have to rush it because I am like, I don't want to get into it because I am sick and tired of there's a lot of very poor dialogue happening right now around a topic, and I would really like to clear things up, or at least attempt to. So I have a video coming out about that tomorrow, and that will go into it, and we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that tomorrow. I don't want to talk about it too much right now, but we shall see. Yeah, I mean Unova at the moment. What region's fast to complete Eggnor? What's up, Dip? How can I help you, man? What's your favorite Pokemon? Shuckle, by far. Shuckle. What's up, Nakimi? Probably about people saying Johto should be out. It's actually the opposite, Magic. I've made a video or two, or like I think I'm talking about that. It's actually kind of the opposite. It's actually a video talking about people coddling the devs and not like owning up, not holding them to any mistakes at all. And it's tough. It's a tough conversation because right now the pendulum, it's a pendulum swing, right? Which means it's one of the extremes is what happens. So right now the pendulum is people are way too harsh on the devs, people are way too mean on the devs, people are way too critiquing, etc. Once again, tomorrow's video will go into this in more detail. People are too harsh on the devs right now, right? We all know that. But what happens is some people respond to that with being like way too fucking nice to the devs and like becoming cucks for no reason. Like it's really fucking weird. Like there's been people starting to say that like the devs didn't miss a deadline with Johto. That's just blatantly wrong. That's misinformation. They set a date. They didn't. The people are saying that the devs didn't set a deadline. That is objectively incorrect. They did set a deadline. They set the deadline of spring 2023. They did set a deadline. And people are coming out trying to say like they didn't do that. That's bullshit. That's copium to the fucking cuck max. They set a deadline for springish, or for spring. They failed it. They then changed. Stop spoiling, no spoilers. It'll go into more. It's a lot to talk about. They set the deadline for Johto for spring. They failed that, and now they became springish. That's okay. It's not a big deal. We don't need to harass the devs or be super mean to them because of that, right? We can still be respectfully disappointed. We also shouldn't fucking gargle on their fucking shit and say, oh no, they didn't actually miss a deadline, because that's turbo copium. But I don't know why people are saying that. It actually tilts me to the moon, because it's like so weird. It's like just denying the facts. It's so strange to be like nice. I understand, like, I don't know. You know what? I will stop there. You guys will see in the video tomorrow. I'm a little heated about that. I'm coming in hot over the topic, okay? I'm coming in hot. Dude, it's crazy, Rumel. I don't know. People are I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. No, you're perfect. I am a huge proponent of being nice to developers, but we also shouldn't not hold people accountable for their actions. That's really, really weird. 4-hour stream. I went through so many emotions there. Probably not Ripper. Probably like 2 to 2.5 hour stream, but we'll see. I really don't know. You can nicely hold someone accountable. Absolutely. Think about how like the best parenting that most people ever receive is, if they're lucky to get it, is their parent looking at them and saying like, hey, like, I'm not mad, I'm just really disappointed. Like, this sucks. Like, you really fucked up, man. You really let me down. Like, that's like the best thing you can like do to help someone improve, right? I need to stop fucking helping handing. I need to move my tailwind. What the fuck happened? Yo, congratulations, PokeGamer. Johto when? First link in the description. Which is better, Weavile or Breloom? Weavile and Smeargle with assist are now better for Breloom after the timer ball nerf. People want to be on a side? Yeah, no, Crew, you're absolutely correct. I think people look to, I fully agree. People love to, it's like sports teams, right? People love to like be on a side, and it's very funny. It's human nature, I feel like, and it's good to like resist that urge, you know? Pat being that parent of the devs. It shouldn't just be me though. It should be like all players should respectfully be like, you know what? Like, it sucks. I'm disappointed the developers didn't meet the spring deadline. At the same time, I love them. I love their game. They do a great job. Tons of positives. Like, I'm not that upset, but at the same time, you know, it's disappointing, right? And that's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with that. The issue is, it seems like people either coddle the devs and don't hold them accountable for their mistakes at all, or harass the fuck out of them and are giga toxic. And I don't know why we can't just, it seems so simple to me, like so basic, but. Oh, does it specifically have to be Sneasel and not Weavile? Sorry if I'm getting that incorrect. Is there a reason why, Darksea? Apologies if I'm, so I don't know I just assumed, as I'm used to assist Smeargle. I just assumed that the Weavile Sneasel strat would be the same. I'm super apologies if that was incorrect. Rather than do it in a rush and fuck it up. I understand where people are coming with that, but at the same time, they set a deadline, right? Like, you can be understanding of that, but still not use that as like it's tough because it's that qualification of, okay, there's a difference between using something as background or using something as backstory or qualification versus using it as an excuse. So I agree with you, like that sentence is true. I'd rather them put out Johto and have it be like well made and everything rather than it be rushed, but they set a deadline and they've missed it. Like that, that's like the important thing. Like it's definitely a that point is a tough one where you just want to make really sure. And I'm not, this is not, obviously you're using it correctly, Royal, you're perfect. But I'm just trying to say, like, I think it is important for everyone to keep in mind that point can be good or bad depending on how it's made or when it's brought up. Did they delay Johto? I mean, they delayed Johto a while ago. This is the second deadline date is mid-July. Is the second deadline date is around 1 month after the end of the PTS. A lot of people are saying that they didn't set a deadline date, and that's fucking copium bullshit. They said around 1 month after the PTS. That's not a hard deadline date, but okay, I keep helping him like a moron. That's not a hard deadline date by any means. There's no like specific date, but it's still a deadline. Not a deadline date, but it's still a deadline. It's really fucking uncharitable to be like, oh yeah, they just like didn't set a deadline. That's actual bullshit. Like they did set a deadline, and that's okay. I think giving them like 2 weeks of leeway is fine. So if they were like, my meme is if they release Johto sometime in July, I don't care when, that's, they made it. The later July it gets, the weirder it gets, but like, I feel like if they don't release Johto in July, they missed their deadline. Also because they talked about the 11th anniversary event being released in either July or August. So if they release Johto in August, how the fuck are they going to also release the 11th anniversary event within the same month? Which further perpetuates them missing a second deadline. I hope that makes sense. Because Weavile's ability is pressure. Oh shit, yo, Darksea, I appreciate that. No, that's a really good call, man. That's a very good call. I appreciate you correcting that, because I once again, I just haven't tested that method. I really appreciate that. Apologies if I, yeah, obviously you could get hidden ability, but it's gonna be more difficult, so you might as well. Oh yeah, good call, man. I think what sucks the most is not that they have missed a deadline, but there's a lack of communication. Abso-fucking-lutely, man. The biggest detriment to the devs is that they don't communicate. I think that if they communicated, if they said like, hey, like once a week or even, I don't know, once a month, if they said, hey, this is what we're currently working on, this is what we're doing, this is where we're at, like we're like 80% done, 90% done. Even if like, let's say, and I know this would be hard for a lot of players, but like, I feel like for me, it would really help if even 1 week, if they said, hey, you know what? We're about 90% done Johto. And then next week they came back and said, sorry, we ran into some stuff. Now it's like 80 to 85%. Like that would at least let us know. Like I would be happy with that. That would let us know. Yeah, communication is huge. It's honestly something I didn't talk about enough in my video. That's absolutely a fantastic point. There was the home run derby. I should have watched it. I fucking love the home run derby. That's a good meme. That's how I'll probably go watch the highlights, because I do really enjoy that. Dip, I've already answered a bunch of your questions, man. My Discord should be linked in the description. I can't add you in game. I'm sorry, just because a lot of people want to add me in game. My friends list is full. I can't add everybody. Could only assume a problem popped up implementing something that wasn't. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, which yeah, literally as long as like they could drop the fucking servers like. I mean, they could do it whenever they want. Like, that's another thing. They could drop fucking Johto in 2024, but I really, we need them to communicate along the way. Like, they need to tell us what's happening. I really don't think that they'll release the Johto and the anniversary event at the same time. That seems really bad for not bad for the game, but it seems just like really tough for the players. I think they'll be close. I think there'll be like a 2 week separation. I could like at least 2 weeks. I would guess like 2 to 6 weeks in separation. In Discord, no. Okay, I need to. You're really overwhelming the chat, my man. Dip. Okay. Move Tailwind? Yes, thank you. Sorry I'm missing chats, guys. I'm trying to catch up. Nice face cam stream. What's up, Amal? How you doing? What's up, Only Beware? Love the name. What was your encounter for your first shiny? Stunfisk. Hey, guys, don't self-advertise. What? Okay, I'm missing chat. I'm behind on chats for sure. Don't self-advertise. Don't spam chat about trying to become my friend on Discord or in game, guys. That's obviously not like good social behavior if that's not obvious. I love you guys and I appreciate you, but please tone it down a little. Yo, Ripper, thanks for becoming a fucking cool duder. Did the alert not play? I will redo that for you. Why is there a noise? I don't hear it at all. Do you guys not hear it either? Okay, well, that's a big issue. I'm fucking sorry about that, Ripper. You get 2 alerts because of it. I apologize, man. Thank you so much for fucking going above and beyond and becoming a cool duder, man. Hopefully the content's been helpful. Thank you, man. Do I need to move to YouTube chat? Dude, I don't know. Rather miss chat and real talk than read chat and meme? No, I try to get everything. Yo, GB Weed, what's up, man? I never pronounce your name correctly, so that's the meme. They released the third anniversary event 2 weeks before Halloween last year, so they have a lot of flexibility for the 11th. For the 11th anniversary release? Yeah, hopefully. We'll see. Guess that is true. I thought the devs, and I could be mistaken, obviously. I saw them talk about, like, they want to... It seemed to me like they wanted to start releasing the anniversary event yearly in, like, June to July. Like, in, like, the 6th to 7th month, which is, like... But I feel like the last, you know, the 10th and the 11th one are going to be weird dates. But it seems like they want it to be more towards June or July. But maybe I just misread that. Or I perceived it wrong or misremembered. It was a while ago on the forums. I remember seeing talks of that. But I don't even remember where that would be at. So I can't even source it. What was the number of encounters for your first shiny hunt? The encounter counter didn't exist for my first shunt. I estimate around 300k, but I try to qualify and I try to make sure humans in general are always going to overestimate how much work they've done. It's just a very human trait. So I try really, really hard to like pull back on my guesstimations. It took me 2,200 hours and 8 years to get my first shiny. And the math that I use is that I spent around, I think it's like 18 to 1900 hours of that shiny hunting. The other 300 were like socializing and storylines. But I say around 1900 hours shiny hunting, but all of that except for like 50 hours. Only 50 hours was hordes and everything else was single encounters. So that's a huge thing as well. Honest opinion on Johto in regards to what? The region, the delays, what do you mean, Amal? I have my final thoughts on the PTS if you want my opinion on Johto, like the region itself. We did, let's say 50 hours of single shunting. Like nowadays you get around 320 encounters, 300 encounters per hour with lures. I obviously wasn't doing that. Like I would argue I was probably doing like 150 to like 100 encounters per hour. Super inefficient, right? Let's do 1850 times. Okay, I can't do math. There we go, like 185k. I feel like it was obviously more than this, or I try to like I'm being a little too conservative now, but I would say something like 50 times 200 encounters per hour. I think at this number, like it gets pretty insane. So it's hard to get a good number there. If you do 150, 1850 times. This is literally half efficiency rate. I feel like, and then plus 50 hours of times 5 hordes. I usually estimate around 300k hours, or sorry, 300,000 encounters for my first shot, which is obviously kind of the peak that most people get to. If you're ever gonna go dry, it's kind of as dry as you'll go. Dude, that's a fucking honor from you, GB Weed. I really, really fucking appreciate it, man. That guide was like, I was shooting from the hip. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's obviously like not perfect. It could be a lot more structured, could be a lot better. my thought process going, I just wanted to put out, I'm not the best PvPer. I really just wanted to put out like something for new players. Like that guide was all about like, I really wanted to put out like something for new players and to like guide new players at least in the right direction and give them like a pathway, a sort of build, you know, a build skill tree, a build path or a skill tree into PvP. So like starting with randoms, moving up to a tier, you know, kind of working your way through. That was working up to tournaments and stuff. That was my goal. Giving a pathway. My work is watching Patrouski daily. Well, I fucking appreciate it. I love that job. Thank you so much, man. The Windows calculator that carries, it's so important to the stream, dude. Yo, hopefully work is easy on you today, Roomor. Good luck to you, man. Best of luck. You're okay, Ginger, you're hyping me up way too much. That's too that was fucking from the hip, man. Do you think the most efficient gym run will be to use 2 richest charms to be able to beat the additional Johto gyms? I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. I feel like the most efficient gym run already does like 27 gyms. Or like I only do 20 in my run, but I feel like the most efficient does. I'm fucking up my run so much. Look, I wanted to show you guys. Do you guys want to know one of the reasons why I make so many fucking mistakes? Why I make so many mistakes on my gym runs? It's because this is my mic setup, right? And I can show you it blocks like so much of my monitor, so I can barely see my fucking video game because I need my mic and my setup is fucking turbo jank. I love the cup stand. Now it's a cup stand on top of a boxed Minecraft lamp that my girlfriend got me as a gift and I haven't fucking opened or used yet. Dude, my mic is literally blocking so much of the screen. It's hilarious. Skill issue, setup issue. Dude, it's a good meme. I don't think I doxed anything, but that, yeah, it's a good meme. Based, yeah, based setup. One thing that I can recommend, dude, yeah, one day, it's once me and Casey are able to move in together, I'll be able to like something like that. Yeah, I just can't get yet. I need to get a new desk as well. This desk is like turbo small. A 30-second short setup of his. A short of his setup in 30 seconds. Dude, it's just so scuffed. I don't know, like competitively unviable setup. Fuck. Bro is rocking the Houndoom with careful nature setup. Based and true. Prime Day is here. Grab a new mic mount. I don't even have Amazon Prime. I fucking stream on Twitch and don't have Amazon Prime. Keck W. Casey does though. Casey does. Competitively unviable setup really got me. That's a great meme. Oh, sorry about that, Octo. 6-day streak in the gym rerun. Nice, dude. Missed Mori by a minute. Dude, that's fair. That happens. My first 2 mil today. Dude, you're fucking killing it, Aku. Nice job, man. A project over 15 for studies. Dude, yeah. That's congrats to you, Aku. That's awesome, man. Gym reruns are so good, dude. Gym reruns will literally make you feel like the richest. Like if you're new, man. Yeah, I assume so, Aku. Gym reruns will just make you feel like the richest player in the world. Like as a new player, it's fucking crazy. Like 3 days of gym reruns essentially being a mill. It will make you feel insane. His setup is only PU level. Yeah, for the tier that I play. Perfect. That's just what I want. Dude, I wish PokeMMO had fucking. We gotta go back to the RU. I'm sick of all this Johto nonsense. We gotta go back to the RU/PU rants. One day I will random, but I'm not in any rush. I really like this. Like, I will do it one day just for the guide, maybe. But I like this team because I like how brain dead it is. I like how this is easier to do on stream, even though I make so many mistakes. This guy's name is Terraria Hunter. It's a great name. That's base, Darksy. I need to get a laptop at some point, probably, but I'm pretty far from that. Let me scoot in if possible. Germans are best if you don't got much time to play the game. Yeah. Germans are just great. Like, if you play the game like 3 hours a day, I feel like that's like perfection. Like, play the game 3 hours a day, do your gym run, shiny hunt, and do whatever else you want to do for 2 hours. Bam, you're cooking. Easy. Like, you can play Pokemon for 3 hours a day and make so much progress. It's crazy. Good rant. Instead of asking for Johto, why aren't people complaining about the thousands of missing features in each gen? They get excited for a cool new thing. Start doing fossils again? Hey, we'll see. We're gonna save it for Shiny Wars, but maybe we'll see. Add more dailies to my dailies list of games I play. Pog. No more Johto. Give me Black White 2. I have no interest. I have no interest personally in like the Black White 2 storyline being added. It seems really redundant to me. But I've heard the games are great. But I'd love to just play the cartridges at some point. I only gets 2 hours a day when the PvP has completed a region. He starts complaining about how shit this MMO is. That's so funny. 2 hours a day is like totally pretty good. Like to find. Like you may not want to do your gym run every single day if you only have 2 hours a day, but you could, and even that, like I don't know, that's 2 hours a day is fine. The game is a time sink for microtransactions. That shit is so funny to me. Like I feel like people who say that shit about PokeMMO are clearly just like, they're clearly just taking an argument from one game and then just using it against PokeMMO where it's not applicable. PokeMMO is like the least pay to win game in the world. I understand you can technically buy Pokeyen. You can, which is worth noting, and like not worth, you don't want to like copium over that, right? But at the same time, pretty much every single hunt in PokeMMO, it can't be bought with Pokeyen, right? Even if it can help, right? Pokeyen can help, but even if you have all the Pokeyen in the world, you still need to hunt hours and hours and hours for OT shinies. You still need to grind and grind and grind and get good to win at PvP and get high ranks. You can't achieve any like notable goal in PokeMMO with just buying Pokeyen, aside from like vanities, I guess. But like, you can't get OT shinies and you can't get good at PvP or get high ranked in PvP without actually like being good at the game. Yeah, you can buy good Pokemon, but like you could have the best Pokemon in the world and like you're still gonna be shit at PvP if you aren't, you know, if you don't practice. It's pay to look pretty. Yeah, that's which is fine. How do you buy Pokeyen? You would buy RP vouchers with you'd buy RP and then buy RP vouchers and sell them. Yeah, anyone who was saying PokeMMO is play to win has not played real pay to win games. Yeah, like, and yes, like sports games go super fucking hard with it. Yeah, I feel you, Nick. Like pay to gain actual power. Yeah. Dude, 3 hours of PvP? Yeah, that would cook me, Duck. Holy fuck. I can only do like, I think the max I'll do is like a 6 or 9 games in a row. Usually I'll just do like 3 game sessions, which is like 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. Yeah, yeah. You can pay for like some advantage. You can pay, it's pay for like slight advantage, but the advantages are so slight, it's insane. Like, donator status and like shiny charms and like also all that stuff you can buy with Pokeyen and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Diablo Immortal. Yeah, once you're paying for like actual like gems and like upgrades and sockets and rerolls and shit, dude, that would cook me, Magic. One of the reasons I chose PokeMMO as my long-term game is because everything you can get for money can be gotten for free. Yeah, based and true. I love when games like, I understand devs need to make money, right? Like, I don't like look at the bond in like old school RuneScape, right? Like devs need to make money, or even like the WoW token. I'm one of the few people who is like not super against the WoW. I kind of am in favor of the WoW token. They just have that in RuneScape as well with the bond. But I'm also not like a super experienced WoW player, so that might be a little out of my depth. So take it with a grain of salt. I'm okay. Well, I guess actually, wait. I should say this. The WoW token is kind of different from the thing from what's it called, the bond in RuneScape. I don't know. I'm still in favor of it. But it is kind of different since WoW also has a monthly fee. I mean, so does WoW, I guess. Or so does Ultra RuneScape, I guess. But I've never paid the Ultra Runes. I've always bought with bonds. But WoW also has the fucking shop, right? RuneScape, at least old school, doesn't have like a fucking shitty cash shop. So that's pretty brutal. How much does an OSRS bond cost now? I think now they're probably like, what, 8 mil? Someone in chat could tell me. Dude, when bonds first came out, I bought a couple for 1 mil. Because when they first came out, like, they were like 1 mil for a little bit. For a couple hours. And I think they were like 2 mil for a while. I've only ever spent $10 on PokeMMO for myself. I did spend like $30 to get... This was a long time ago, back like a couple Christmases ago. I spent $30 to get each of my big mods at the time, a 1000 RP voucher ticket, but I've only spent $10 on myself in PokeMMO. And that was for the Amnesia Brace, which was very important back in the day. That was back in like 2013, 2014. That item was like needed to play competitive, because if you over leveled a Pokemon to 51, it was then unusable in competitive play. It wouldn't scale down. Dude, I'm so out of the old school RuneScape loop now, Weebon. If you just want to buy the it's mega expensive in the shop. How much is it on the GTL? Like, if it's super expensive on the GTL, you could check, is it 500 RP or whatever? Yeah, 500. Gotcha. So yeah, the cheapest way to buy the Halo would be to just buy it off the GTL for like 950k. So that's actually fucked. That's a good little secret tip. So let's see who noticed that. So you could spend $5. You could spend $5 and get 500 RP and then buy the Halo, right? Or you could spend $5, buy a 500 RP voucher, sell the voucher for Pokeyen, and then buy the Halo and have 300k left over. That's fucking Giga Brain. Like, you've got to keep that shit in mind when dealing with RP. That's like a really important little thing to keep an eye out for. Yo, Oso, what's up, man? Peepo Gnome, one of the best. Galaxy Brain, like, it's definitely something to think about when spending RP. Is like sometimes it's more efficient to just sell an RP voucher, because usually things will be what's it called? Things will be I'm going the wrong way. Items bought with RP will always be cheaper, pretty much, than pure RP, because if you have RP, it's flexible. You can buy whatever you want with it. You have options, you have choices, right? But if you spend the 500 RP on a Halo, it's just a Halo, right? So you've spent that decision making, so it becomes less valuable. It's kind of like why no, this is a terrible analogy. Never mind. I was gonna say, it's kind of like when you like customize certain stuff. Sometimes you like lose value on it, right? It's not really a good example. Never mind. Yeah, RP is like at some of the lowest I've ever seen it come. Like 2.4 mil or whatever. It is higher than I've seen it in quite a while, I will say. Oh, someone's listing some cheap skull fossils. I'll snipe those up while they're up. Wait, this is a stack of 99. Rip my fucking cash stack. Wait, this is so many. Holy shit. I just spent so much Pokeyen so fast. That was a lot. It was worth it, though. That was a lot of fossils. And that was it's a fair price. 8K is kind of what I buy up to. Holy shit, man. That was a lot. That was a lot. It was 94K, guy. I assume you're talking to someone else or whatever. Because that 99 stack cost me like 720K. That was just for the one stack, and then I bought the 72 stack and a bunch of others. Trying to Dino today. I'm gonna save up money for the events. Okay, I'm saving up money for I am saving. God damn it, copium. I am saving monies for events, guys. I promise. I'm saving money for events, but I'm also saving money for shiny wars. Which the best way to do that is to like stock up on Cranidos and stuff. My music paused. Wait, we got a bad comment. In quotes, I'd expect we'd be ready to release the region to the main server about a month after the preview. End quote. So this guy is quoting Q. That isn't a promise. Do you guys think I'm being dumb? Or do you think he's being like uncharitable and thick-skulled? That seems like really, really, really like missing the point. It's not a promise, but it's a set deadline, right? Am I dumb? Am I dumb for thinking that? I think trying to phrase that and say that that's not them setting a deadline is like turbo copium. The developer said they'd expect release a month after the PTS. That is them setting a deadline. When you're a developer, any public spoken word like that is, and which when you're the main developer, I totally get that people are hyped for Johto. It's my favorite region. I love when it came out of the nights. People are getting too worked up over this. Yeah, I agree with him that people are getting too worked up, but he is gargling too much. That is like, that feels very, very, yeah, it's not a blood oath. I agree. Like, it's not a blood oath. It's not a promise, but I feel like he's missing the point. That feels very, what's the word? I mean, it's missing the point, but there's a better word. I'm talking about a comment left, Crow. I don't want to. I'm not in the. Not a person to like dox names and like pile up and stuff. Oblivious could work. There's another word I'm thinking of where it's like purposefully missing the point. He's like being obtuse is what I'm thinking of. I feel like it's really obtuse to be like, oh yeah, like they didn't make a promise. Like, okay, they didn't fucking swear a blood oath. They didn't make a promise, but I'd say that's a fair representation of them setting a deadline. Dense. Yeah. I think that's like misrepresenting or mischaracterizing the quote for your own argument versus trying to have any understanding to the, I don't know. That's how I feel. Not to be rude, could you answer my comment? Yes. What did you say, Blazing? Was it a comment in stream chat or was it a comment on a video? Do you have a question? Apologies that I missed it, man. I'm definitely missing a lot of chats right now. I'm gonna scroll back up and catch up. Games that are pay to play should never have microtransactions that change gameplay, even slow skins. Come back from the old stuff that was free before. Should never have microtransactions that change gameplay. I mostly agree. I definitely. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying, and that makes a lot more sense since PokeMMO is a free to play, but then you have some microtransactions that slightly affect. I agree with you. Yeah. You're already paying like a monthly fee. You're already paying a barrier to entry fee to play the game. It's pretty insane when games have cash shops, unless it's cosmetic or whatever. Do they should make PvP more profitable? Maybe more people would play it? Yes, I think PvP rewards are super fucking underrated. I don't need 10 untradeable toxic orbs. I'm with you, man. I made a video talking about that, I feel like a while back. Or a bit back. Not to, I agree with you. Just came back to the game. I invested a bunch before I left, and I made like 15 mil on slays. Okay, that's hilarious. Well, fucking congratulations, BM. You're too nice to me, Ninetales. And yeah, dude, of course, man. Great shiny hunter. How do you farm skull fossils? From rock smashes in Sinnoh. I just buy them. When you use the fossils for shiny hunting Cranidos. It's really fucking expensive. And you should avoid it if possible. But it's a really, really rare shiny hunt. Let's go Hoenn. Keyword expect. Yes. I really like that point, Oso. Because yes, the dev said you can expect it. Or we expect it. That to me is setting a deadline. I agree. Once again, if the devs miss a deadline, it's not the end of the world. You shouldn't be mean to them. You should respectfully be like, you know what, like it sucks. You missed it. It's disappointing. You kind of let down the player base, but that's it. You know, that's the end of it. Yo, Toma, what's up? What's up? Yo, Spiteful, Patrouski face reveal. My face has been on my content in the past. I just don't do it super often. Yes, Blazing. If you don't mind, feel free to repost it. What's the Ash Ketchum hair called? I want to say like depends what you consider that. I want to say it's like spiky or very spiky, but I don't think that's true. I think I'm missing what you think it, or what I think I'm off, Goku. I think they're gonna give us something like dungeons or raids or some sort of endgame PVM content after Johto. I think that's what they'll work on after Johto instead of going straight to Kalos. I think they will do Kalos one day, and I have a video talking about that as well. But you have to either thief the item off the Pokemon Ripper or catch the Pokemon. I recommend catching for stuff like that because you get nice IVs as well. Sorry, I'm still behind on chat, guys. Catching up. Is there any mod that can change the music to custom Pokemon OST? I don't know. That's a really good question. There might be, but I do not know. Very good question. PvP still makes garbage money. Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad. If you ask a question and Patrouski doesn't answer, it's one of three things. He missed the question, it's a dumb question, get muted for spamming the question. I very, 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 very rarely mute someone for spamming a question. Unless you are like hard spamming. If you are hard spamming and I've already answered it. Life Hunter got another egg shiny, you're trolling. Like just recently or what the fuck? What did he get? My fucking scroll wheel is broke on my mouse. No fucking way. What? When what? My fucking scroll wheel. Please, let me see. No fucking way. Hatched at 12:48 p.m. Holy shit. How many rares has Life Hunter had this month? Thank you for telling me, Enaf. I mean, hopefully it's been entertaining and worth it, AO Spite. I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm super behind on chats, guys. I'm trying to get to everything. Any tips with that one cheap character drip? Have I made a guide? I know that I recorded one. I know I recorded a guide on budget drip. I don't know if it's out, is the question. Fuck, well, I appreciate it, AO Spiteful. No shot? Dude, Life Hunter is fucking crazy. I understand people thinking PvP doesn't pay much, but PvP isn't meant to give you money, it's for enjoyment. I do agree with that, Prince. Like, I don't want... PvP shouldn't be, like, the best money-making method, and it probably shouldn't be, like, even comparable to some of the best. But, like, if you could make, like, 100k Pokeyen per hour doing PvP... I think that would be fun. I don't think that would be the end of the world. Maybe even like 50k, like 50 to 100k. But I feel like right now you just make like so little, it's crazy. But maybe you make more than I realize. I don't know. I've always thought about doing like a hourly money-making test and seeing how much Pokemon you can make from PvP. But it's really hard. I'm not a good PvP player, so it's hard for me to. But maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. Hard for me to judge that accurately, you know. Starting in Unova, if you look up Ramlolba, sorry if I'm butchering the name, Ram. If you Google PokeMMO, like best Pokemon in PokeMMO, I have a video guide on that topic. I do have a video on how to add the encounter counter. Yes. Sorry, I'm almost caught up on chat, I swear. Will Kalos be in 3D or in Gen 5 style? We don't know yet. Could be either. We're not sure. Never found a shiny over 230 hours. I know it's a lot of time. I know it's not a lot of time, but damn. The sad reality is, like, I think the average player goes like 600 hours dry for their first shiny in PokeMMO. But like, and that sounds like a lot, but it's because a lot of like new players, and I didn't do this for a long time, you don't often like sit down and just grind ×5 hordes for a shiny, right? Most new players like are busy with the storylines and doing lots of single encounters. They're trying to make Pokeyen. Like, they don't just sit down and grind ×5 hordes outside of a PC. And doing that, like, you'll notice how quickly, because if you just do that for 30 hours, you should get a shiny on average. Yeah, Blazing, absolutely. Sorry if I missed it. Sorry, I missed it a couple times. Dude, Life Hunter is fucking crazy. Enjoying a video game? What the fuck? Yeah, true and real. What's up, Nugan? How you doing, man? I do have a guide on shiny hunting, and all the information in that guide should be up to date, but there is more to add. Like, I don't think anything in that guide is misinformation or out of date, but there's a lot of information to add nowadays. Life just released a shiny too? No, is that a fucking meme? No, you're trolling. Play a song on Guitar Hero? Maybe later. JMW? Dude, why am I... Okay, I'm not getting... Let me turn off my notifications and turn them back on. JM, thanks for fucking subscribing. And Scythus. Wait, I've had... What subs have I had that I fucking ignored this stream? Here, I'm gonna replay all of them, because I'm a fucking bad streamer who missed all your guys' subs.
Thank you for wasting money,
I saw Rippers, but I'm gonna play everybody's, because I'm a fucking moron. Here you go. Thank you all for subbing. There you go.
Thank you for wasting
Big Pharma, Scythus, JM, Ripper.
Let's go.
Thank you guys. I fucking appreciate it. Sorry I missed that. Okay, we should be caught up now. Apologies for that. Thank you guys for the subs and the support. I really fucking appreciate it. Couldn't be here without you guys.
Thank you for wasting money, Scythus __. Less than 3.
He released a Weepin' Bell on purpose? How much is a prism scale worth? Do you mean the
JM Maynard. Less than
prism
3.
scale?
Laughing face. Ayo, what up, Pat?
Laughing face. Ayo, what's up? You mean a prismatic pearl or a what am I? Or a different item? Yo, Michael, I appreciate that, man. What a positive fucking message, dude. Thank you, thank you. He did it on purpose? He released a shiny Weepin' Bell for the meme? Did he record it at least? He just did it fucking off the grid for his own pleasure, his own sick and twisted fucking memes. He got a wrong shiny when he was editing for Toto. He insta-released it, a Bellsprout Evo. What? Yeah, I need to make a video on that fucking ASAP, Rumo. Can you link that shit? That's insane. What? What the fuck? That's like alpha hunting for XP? Dude, that's fucking based. That's hilarious. He recorded it? Okay, phew, that's a good meme. Sigma Shunter? It wasn't a meme. He was so pissed that he got it. I mean, that's a meme. He can be pissed and it still be a meme. That's fucking crazy. Can you have 2 Pokemon into... What's up, Jake? Technically, when OG Pro was off the game for a few years, turned to when I was playing re-download it. Yo, welcome back then, man. Welcome back. Yes, shiny date does matter, and you can search for catch date now on the GTL. So here, I'll show you 1 sec though. Give me 1 second, I'll show you. No, you cannot, Jake. Or you can, but if you do that, it'll just start subtracting sweet scent as a percentage. So you can only, yeah, it doesn't stack. So you can only get what's it called? 6 sweet scents max after a PP max. Thank you so much, Zanarchy. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, buy my 2012 Tauros. Do you have a fucking shiny Tauros from 2012? That's probably one of the most expensive 2012 shinies. Because you could only get it from the Safari. That's insane. That's really fucking wholesome, JM. That's awesome. Yo, good luck, Nikimi. Here, let me show you. So now you can search for advanced search, more filters up here in the top left, and then search by catch year. Make sure you don't lowball yourself. Don't underlist it. Like, let's see what the cheapest 2013, like the cheapest 2013 shiny right now is 4.5 mil. So I would at least do 4.5 mil, maybe like 5 mil. 2013 Tyranitar, 2013 Electrode. How many 2012 shinies are there and how much are they worth? If you have any 2012 Pokemon, that's where stuff gets expensive. Only 2 2012 shinies on the GTL. Honestly, like I would even buy, if I have the cash and if I to like spend, I might even buy that Butterfree. Like that's incredible. Yeah, a little bit, Joey Odd. Just a little bit. Was that I don't know his Pokemon? I honestly don't know, 8Z. Sorry about that, man. I assume it's untradeable or like storyline only or whatever then. I just finished Kanto as my first region. What should I do now? There's a couple things you can do. You can like I usually recommend players to like test and experience some endgame content. Do some EV training, XP training, shiny hunting, PvP. There's tons of things to test. Do some grinding essentially. And then once you get sick of grinding, go back to do another storyline. Completing all four storylines as quick as possible is the most efficient way to play, but don't play too efficiently to where it's like not fun and you burn yourself out, because long term that's not efficient, right? It's always a mixture of like what's the most fun to you and like what's efficient, whatever you enjoy the most. I would recommend checking out I have a video called top 5 post-game goals for PokeMMO, and then another video called top 10 end-game goals for PokeMMO. And even though you only have one storyline done, those videos are still good to check out to like give you an idea of what to maybe do next. Joe Ott, what's up, gamer? Love the content, Pat. I love you too, man. I love your content, Joey. Your chats. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Head over to Sinnoh. What's up, Adonis? How you doing, man? My day's good. My day is good. Pick a number between 5 and 5. 5.2. Or I guess I guess that's not even in between. I don't know why I thought 5. 4? Question mark? Yeah, me. Me for real. Oh, so thank you for the 5 gifted subs, man. I fucking appreciate it. Fucking madman, dude. Congrats to DJ Tyrannosaur, KHS, Trico, Matt Skunk. Matt Skunk is a good name. Lunacy Geo. Thank you, Oso, for the fucking gifted subs and continued support.
Thank you for wasting money.
I don't know. It feels stupid at this point. I feel like you gift 5 subs almost every stream. I fucking appreciate it. I really hope I earned it, man. Thank you.
Thank you for wasting money.
Whenever you say what's up, gamer, I can think of as okay. Jesus, that's not good. Maybe I should avoid that. Yeah, the Paladin's shield is super cool. It's kind of sad the Paladin's shield was an untradeable like event only vanity, but at the same time, yeah. Yo, congratulations, DSY. That's fucking awesome though, dude. How's your day been? My day's been good. It's been long so far. It's been up and down. Up and down. Waking up early is weird. I don't usually wake up at 6 a.m. But here I am, you know. The best XP farm spot without berries. XP farms without berries. I mean, Tentacruel. Hey, come on, Lucifer. Tentacruel at Battle Frontier Hoenn. Wait, Paladin Shield? They had the Highland Shields in the games already? Here, I assumed you meant. Wait, maybe I'm mistaken. I just thought you were talking about the Paladin's Shield. I don't know what the Hylian shield looks like. Hylian. Like I don't think we quite have that, but we have something pretty similar. Is what I'd say. And it was a limited vanity to us. I think it was to the like last year's Halloween event or something. Dude, I do not usually wake up at 6 a.m., but Yeah, they have, well, yeah, it's just, well, it's not Majora's Mask. That would be a copyright issue. It's just purple funky mask or something. If I shunt today, it'll probably be Bagon or like some sort of single encounter. Okay, let me, Cursed Mask, Kappa, yeah. I'll show you the Paladin's shield really quick, maybe. I'm running tight on time here, so maybe I'll show you after. I'll show you really quick right before. It's an untradeable vanity. Here's the Paladin shield. It's not quite the Zelda's shield, but it's the closest we have. New challenge, go shunt Phoebus, no hordes allowed. Ready, steady, go. There's already no hordes for Phoebus. You have to fish it at that right spot. That's sick. I really like the Paladin's shield, honestly. It's a great vanity. 6 a.m. bro, I would never. I don't know why I normally would never as well. I opened up the stream by saying I did a very non-gamer thing today, and I woke up at 6 a.m. I think it's never a bad time to start Fake. Honestly, right now it's a really, really good time to start playing since Johto is on the way. Starting like before event season is really good because then you can like jump into event season once it comes around. Like use the time now to like develop your account and get at least one region done. Like probably Kanto, get Kanto done for sure for the event season. Because that'll be like, I would, okay, quick little tip. If you don't have it done yet, go finish Kanto for event season. Almost all of the like major parts of the events, especially like call outs and stuff, are almost always done, and you will be able to like do them without Kanto, but Kanto is going to help you a shit ton. I somewhat agree and somewhat don't eye dress. I feel like I'm way more productive at night. It kind of depends. Unova's a better region, but for holiday events, man. Like I have a video called "What's the best region in PokeMMO?" and Unova is the best one. But for holiday events, Dasis, Kanto is definitely better. Because most callouts are in Kanto. The reason why most callouts are in Kanto is because most people have Kanto done because it's the region that's been in the game the longest. So people just tend to be in Kanto and stick to it and do all the callouts there for like the Halloween candy and stuff. Yes, my team is full. I don't own the team, but like I love my team, but it is very full. Yeah, that's awesome, Sniper Dragon. Badge on laptop. Yeah. Fourth badge in Kanto is also like really solid. Honestly, I feel like I feel like I'm like that as well, Bliss Turtle, where like I feel like I'm most productive at like 2 a.m. if my schedule allows for it. If I have like a roommate or if I'm like tired by 2 a.m. because I didn't wake up, you know, super late or some shit, like obviously then not. But I feel like I'm more of a, I feel like if I could, I'd probably live my sleep schedule like up at night while everybody's asleep and just do my shit. My head vanity, these are just the red horns and then pink afro, or just afro colored to be pink. Okay, finished our gym run. Let's go ahead and go heal really quick. Fuck, that's awesome. Not like this. Fuck. Hey, it's just a good name. Sniper Dragon. Got all these skull fossils to collect that I picked up, which is nice. How many do we have now after that purchase? That was quite a lot. Oh my shit. Wait, we have way more than I expected. I'm not gonna lie. That's way more than I expected. 446, I think. More than I expected. It's not bad. Rip box space. That's the main issue, is I need to sell off all my Cranidos again. I've got to do it again, boys. I I have 18 boxes full of Cranidos. Jesus. I have a video on that topic, Lucifer. If you look up top 5 Pokemon for PokeMMO, or like the best Pokemon in PokeMMO, or top 3 tips for the Elite Four, anything like that. Tons of guides on that. Starting in the fossils? Might be. Still buy another box, Pog. Okay. I do think with that, I think it's just time to hop on over to the not bad. I think it's just time to hop on over to the what's it called account, the only shinies account. That's my plan for the day. Couldn't you breed them? So Crinidos is a species that's like 80 whatever % male, and even if I wanted to breed them, I don't have the room. I'd have to like at least get rid of half of them, right, to get enough Dittos and stuff to breed them. So I still at least have to get rid of half of them. But people will breed and stuff after. Yes, Auk, we were just fucking talking about that, dude. Did you hear that he got a fucking Weepin' Bell? You probably heard. You fucking know way more about this than me. He got a fucking Weepin' Bell, the wrong shiny, fucking released it, and then got a Totodile. Shut up, Pat. I'm trying to sleep. Sorry, Larry. Why would you watch my stream trying to sleep, dude? I'm way too fucking loud. Yeah, I'm sure you fucking know about that more than I do, Auk. That's so funny. You're hyping me up too much, Rudy. Chill. I literally haven't showered today. I look hilarious. What's that mail? Did someone send me a mail? Did you send me a mail, KG? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. And it's 49 fossils. Well, thank you, KG. I really, really, really appreciate that. That makes it an even 5 stacks, right? That was a cool donation. That makes it an even 5 stacks of 99 fossils. I appreciate that, dude. Auk is very mean to me. He's mean to everybody. I'm just fucking kidding, obviously. No shower. Yeah, I woke up at 6 a.m. -1 gamer point. No shower. +1. Now we're talking. Unhealthy. Hog. Okay, anyways. So happy? Yo, dude, fucking nice, DH. Yeah, you can make a lot of profit. You can make a ton of profit breeding Cyndaquils and stuff. That's nice job, DH. I think you spent half your life making guide videos. I probably spent, I spent what's it called? The first like 16 months. I spent the first like 16 months of Lucifer's right. I spent the first like 16 months of my YouTube career working like 14 hours a day. So that'll do it. Yes, I would fucking love. Do we have a date for it, Auk? I would fucking love to participate and sign up for the Shiny Wars. Yes, please. I am hyped for this Shiny War, man. I'm hyped for it. Touch grass intermission. I probably am gonna go touch grass, and by that I just mean touch tile in the restroom, but that's close enough, right? That's almost the same thing. My old nickname is DH, just kind of Isabella, so I just I just went with DH. Brandon knows day 1 of Shiny Wars 100%. True. For the coin flip thing, yeah, I would love to, Auk. I worked like 7 hours from home, so that's stressful. I do not recommend. Like I just worked a fucking shit ton, and I can be a little bit of a work addict at times, or a workaholic or whatever. DH, thanks for the fucking sub, man. I really fucking appreciate that. Fuck the way I pronounced it. And I've always known that like I am someone who like has to follow a very, very specific path in life, because it's just what I want to do, and what I feel like I just have to do this thing. And I know that because I'm very stubborn about my path, if I'm not willing to put in like fucking 10 times as much work as everybody else, like I'm just gonna lose. So I have to put in way more work than everybody around me, or I'm gonna plus I'm a slow learner, so I have to put in more work because of that. But I'm also super lucky that I'm pretty good at putting in more work, and that's just like a lucky thing that I've developed. How to steal Pokemon items. You can use the thief move or just catch. What's your favorite gen? Or just catch the Pokemon? How did I like fucking read a sentence in between answering that question. Fucking what? Gen 1 and 5 are my favorites. Also, your name is Rudy, and you have the character from I mean, now I'm blanking on that anime name. That was a very, very fucking good shonen. Very or isekai, not shonen. It was a refreshing isekai. What's your opinion on LGBTQ camera emoji? I feel like this is really fucking simple and easy. I think if you aren't accepting of that shit nowadays, like whatever, like I don't know. It's pretty easy to just welcome everybody. I want everybody to be welcome in my community. I don't want my shit to get political ever, but it's pretty like apolitical to just be like, I want everybody here. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you are. As long as you leave any like super controversial or leave any like fucking political at odds shit out of my chat, I do want that and I appreciate that. Other than that, I want everybody to be welcome in my fucking stream as long as you aren't excluding other people by doing so, right? Is Kanto a good starter region? Kanto, I love Kanto. I think it's pretty good. Pat is furious? Wait, what am I? Oh, my character in game. Okay, that is true. Unova is like the best region, but I'd say Kanto is pretty good. Okay, quick restroom break. We'll switch up the game, use the restroom, touch tile. I'll be right back. See you guys in a quick sec. Thank you, Cryptic Mystic. What's your guys' thoughts on butterscotch candies? They're S tier, right? Pretty sure we all agree they're S tier. These little guys, they're S tier, right? They're fucking good. Jesus, did I scare people? What happened? I'm not that loud. Don't scare me like that. Sorry. Oh, dude. I forgot to log out. One sec. Speaking of scare, holy shit, guys. I fucking finally watched Barbarian. I've been wanting to watch that movie. I really, really wanted to watch that movie in theaters, but Casey was like, there's no fucking way. I'm not a huge horror movie guy, but like, I really, really wanted to watch Barbarian because it looks really, 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 really good. And then it's also, the main reason is that it's written by Zach Crager, and I fucking love Zach Crager. If you don't know Zach Crager, he is from an old comedy sketch crew called Whitest Kids You Know, and then he also has just been like successful outside of that and stuff. And he's like an actor and like writer and director. And he's like a fucking comedy guy and like just like a general actor guy. And he directed and wrote his first movie, and like horror experts are calling it like a fucking classic. Like it's insane the praise he got from his first film. Like it's nuts. Really, really, really impressive. What do you know about the I don't talk about that, Trico, because we just don't know. I really, really am against, and I really, really don't like gossiping and talking about stuff when we don't know the facts. The only people who know the facts are Green Cat Kid and the devs. I don't like talking about it, so I'm not going to touch that. It's sad because I love Green Cat Kid. That's what I'll say. I fucking love, like, he was my favorite PokeMMO streamer, so it's sad. But I don't know we don't know that, we just don't know. Yo, what's up, Harshal? Stop hyping me up. Yeah, butterscotch candies are definitely reminding of old people. That is true. The shiny carp Oso? Good luck to you, man. Yeah, he made a community. If you guys want to talk about it or see about it, he made a community post about it on his YouTube thing. I would just go check that out. I don't want to talk about it here because it's just, I don't want to gossip about, we just don't know. We just don't know what happened. It's just sad is the main thing. It's unfortunate. Do I still have to wait 72 hours using the other methods? Wait, what's up, Robson? Why do you have a Charmander? This is only Shinies 2. I had to remake the account because I lost the opening footage from when I made only Shinies, the original account. So instead of Squirtle, now I have Charmander, which is the optimal starter to pick for this run, which is nice. Yo, Muck. Trying to install on iOS. Gotcha. Sorry, Robson. I know that stuff's a pain, but I don't know much about it. Hopefully people in chat are helping you and can help you. Sorry about that, dude. If I would have spent all the time watching your stream actually shunting, I probably would have a shiny by now. You could do both. You could shunt on the side. Yes. Well, there's one for attacking a shiny if it's in a horde. I don't believe there is a warning if you attack a single encounter shiny. There is a warning for if you try to run from it and if you try to attack a horde with a shiny in it. Thank you, Rumel. True, based and real, true. Bald Patrouski alt account, true. Yeah, is Impish usable for Crobat too? I would say probably. I honestly don't know for sure. I would guess. Let's go ahead and check. So in doubles, it looks like they do go Jolly in doubles. What about Yu? It looks like they go Jolly and Impish is the second. I think Impish could work. The SSX TV loop is fire. I'm glad you like it, Muck. I'm glad you like it. SSX 2012 was definitely not the best SSX game in the series, but it wasn't the worst either. Honestly, SSX 2012 is probably my second favorite in the series, which is hilarious. I think I like it over SSX 3. I'm not a fan of SSX 3. SSX 3 felt really, really forgiving and really not as mechanical. But I don't know, you can also go a lot faster than Tricky. I don't know, I just never got into the flow of 3. I'm an SSX Tricky stan. It's pretty much the only one I like in the series and my favorite. Great game. Yeah, SSX Tricky is just a masterpiece. Yeah, it's a really good quality of life they added, Trico. I get it. There's no reason to not have that warning when it's that rare for a shiny already, you know? Patrouski snowboard IRL? I tried when I was super young. I haven't tried in a long fucking time. Who took your username in the Johto region? I don't know if I ever found out. I know someone claimed to, but I don't know if I ever saw like screenshots or any proof. Yeah, if I don't get it in the 5, it's technically a failed run. I have to restart. My favorite SSX Tricky character. That's a really good question. I don't really have... Probably Mac. But I love, like, all of them. Like, my favorites are Mac, Moby, Simon, Kaori. Kaori's probably... So it's probably Mac and Kaori are top 2. The most, like, stereotypical gamer picks. Mac and Kaori. Eddie is fun. He's not like my favorite, but he's fun. My least favorite is Luther. And Bruno? What's his name? I don't think it's Bruno. The psychedelic like hippie guy with the longboards. Someone in globals named Patrouski. Nice. Yeah, I'm Mac, Kaori, Simon, Moby, like my top 4. Yeah, Mac is the best character in the game for tricks. Elise ends up being the best character in the game for most speedruns. Oh, Brody. Brody is the guy's name, I believe. I don't like Luther and Brody are probably my 2 least favorite characters. I really like Sia as well. She's a great character. I like most of the characters. Like Zoe is interesting. Eddie is cool. I really only dislike Luther and Brody. I'm trying to think if I have anything else. Marisol is a funny, like, I don't know, all of them have like some good memes. Eddie doing the worm on the board, yeah, it's a great Uber trick. Fuck, oh yeah, how could I confuse him? That's a good meme. Yeah, dude, I need a haircut. So I'm with you. If you're talking about me, I need a haircut. It'll be a lot shorter once I get it cut. Yeah, the short boards are better for tricks, but then the longer boards end up being better for like speed. They like gain more traction or so, some reason. Are you feeling better? In correlation to what? DH. I'm feeling pretty good. I really enjoy streaming. I feel like, I wonder how many other content creators or streamers feel this way, but I definitely feel like sometimes you'll like be super anxious or like dread going live, right? But then as soon as you actually go live, you're like loving it. And like there are some times where it's like, go to the gym a little bit. I do more at home exercise. Not enough though. Not enough as I should. Yeah, I heard people talking about that, Autumn. You're not supposed to be streaming, but you're oh, I wasn't. So I'm not supposed to like. What I meant by that is I shouldn't work a ton this week. DH. Sorry if I misconstrued something. I shouldn't work a ton this week because I should be resting for Johto. Is the meme? I should be like chilling this week because once Johto drops, I'm gonna be fucking, 24 hours a day essentially, like going really fucking hard, right? So I should be chilling while I can before Johto, but I'm not very good at chilling or relaxing. So we'll see. Do you have a guess for this account's first shiny? I think this account's first shiny will be very lucky. I'm gonna guess under 12k encounters. Off the top of my head right now, maybe around 7k. 5 to 7k. Double the dosage of Mountain Dew for Johto. Yeah, Johto will be some wired times. Shunting on this account is very chill, but streaming on it and answering a ton of questions. Streaming is just like, streaming is inherently like fucking high pace, high action, high energy. I feel like I talk like non-stop when I stream. Like I think you guys noticed that, right? Like 9k around there. Yeah, we'll see. Like every time I end stream, my throat is crazy sore. I blow my voice out every day. At the beginning of the PokeMMO content for you, if you weren't getting many views, likes/comments, how do you stay motivated? I'm just a fucking psychopath. I don't know how else to express it besides that, Bliss. I'm just used to it. Like I did RuneScape. It's just what I enjoyed. I did RuneScape YouTube for a long time, and not a long time, but I did RuneScape Twitch for a long time and had mild success. And then I tried to switch from RuneScape Twitch to RuneScape YouTube because the mental health impacts of streaming every day for 6 hours a day were fucking me. But doing YouTube, I will say, holy shit, it is absurd how much easier it is to do YouTube videos than streaming. Holy fuck, streaming is way harder than fucking YouTube videos. It's not even remotely close. Streamers have it way harder than YouTube video makers. Holy fuck, it's actually nuts. But shit, what was I saying? Yeah, for sure, Oso. I don't know how I pushed through like low view count aside from just me being a fucking psychopath and just like not giving up. When I was doing RuneScape YouTube, I turbo failed RuneScape YouTube. I spent 3 months trying RuneScape YouTube 10 hours a day. So I would play the game 10 hours a day and record clips 10 hours a day, maybe spend like another hour or two every 3 days to like actually clip together the videos and like edit it slightly and everything. My mic quality was ass. I was doing Ultimate Iron Man post max progression, which was not something a lot of people cared about, it seemed like. But I was spending 30 hours every 3 days on a video, and I would put out a video every 3 days, and I never missed a single one for 3 months. And those videos that I put 30 hours, like 30 to 35 hours each into, got like 10 to 12 views each. Like 10 to 25 views max. I was doing shit. They super failed. But then while I was doing that, I decided to do a stream and try to get back into RuneScape streaming instead. and I got the shiny Shuckle, and I put the shiny Shuckle clip up on YouTube, and that's what really jumpstarted. Man, getting the shiny Shuckle really jumpstarted a lot of things. Rudge to get PokeMMO. Fuck. It's funny because I started, my first ever streams were PokeMMO back in like 2011, 2013. As a streamer, you gotta find that gotta get that multitasking down. As a video creator, you can focus way better on certain things when you're live. The hard part about streaming just takes like so much more energy than video making. It's absurd. Like, that's 4 hours of video making. So this is what me like making a video looks like. All right, yo, what's up, guys? Like, Patrouski here. Welcome to Cool Tutor episode. Blah blah blah. Like, I'm gonna do my gym run. Me for the next hour. All right, Blaine done. Erica's giving me problems today. Okay, kind of weird. Haha, it's sunny in Philadelphia. Haha, funny episode. Okay, 1 hour passes. Yo, guys, just finished my gym run. Like, I'm back. Like, made this much money. Now I'm gonna go do ×5 hordes. I'll explain the method. We're gonna go test amulet coins. Okay. Oh, so that's the first video game console was the Microtransactions Odyssey. Okay. Okay. PSP buying guide. Okay, 1 hour passes. Okay, guys, I made like dude. You have so much downtime when making videos. Or if you script properly and like plan properly, like making videos with like it's so easy, dude. Holy shit. Like, YouTube videos are so much easier than streaming. It's insane. It is fucking insane. I can make 2 videos a day, like, pretty fucking easy. But streaming 7 days a week, I can't, man. Like, it's nuts. Channel F over Odyssey? I don't know the Channel F. Got more to learn. Yo, what's up, Zion? Where's Johto? First link in the description is all of our recent information. That's all we have, man. Okay, what'd I miss? Is a shiny alpha harder than a secret shiny? Yes. Shiny alphas are crazy rare. Even rarer than secret shinies. How I look while gaming? I don't really play RuneScape much nowadays, unfortunately. Need time to edit the videos as well? Yes. But even then, like, editing the videos is just like... Okay, fade in. We'll do a fast fade in for this clip. Okay, a fast fade out for the last clip. Okay, put everything together. Okay, crunch it. Maybe an animation, maybe a cool text on top. Okay. Now the background music. Okay, we export boys. And like that, like obviously like that takes like a bit of time. It's so brain dead though. I mean, editing kind of high effort, but like it's so much less energy is what I'm like. Doing YouTube videos is so much less energy consuming than stream. Where on stream I'm like fucking going crazy, right? Like fucking talk quick, money thing. I mean, oh, how much? Where's Johto? Like so much. Stream is crazy. Stream is cracked, right? But videos are like, what's up, guys? Like it's so much. Yeah, videos are so much easier. Is what I'm trying. I know I'm just sound like a broken record, but making YouTube videos is a million times easier than streaming. It's fucking like being a good YouTuber is a million times easier than being a good streamer for sure. It's fucking crazy. It's really just the energy difference. The energy difference is crazy. For some people, like one may be easier than the other, but the energy difference is nuts. And that is coming from like, I'm a very naturally high energy, very like hyperactive person naturally. If it's costing me a lot of energy, like, I don't know, it's pretty nuts. Kind of like my girlfriend, Base. What's up, Pacho? I'm really far from being able to hire an editor. Like really far from that, but one day I would love to. Because I hate editing. I was gonna have someone translate for the Spanish community for a bit, but they're just too busy. But I was gonna have that for a while. Channel F was the first console with cartridges. Is that true, JW? Whenever you Google first video game console, Magnavox Odyssey always comes up. Is there a reason why? Is it like a qualification? Was Channel F like not at home? Or because I know like Magnavox Odyssey is the first like at home video game console. Oh, Channel F was... Oh, the Fairchild Channel F. No, I do know this. Well, the Channel F was 1976 and the Odyssey was 72. The Odyssey was like very fucking bare bones though. Every single Odyssey game was just like Pong. Interchangeable cartridges. Odyssey had interchangeable cartridges as well though, right? Like it wasn't just like a... But like they were like game carts, like barely. If you Google like first video game console, the Odyssey comes up. But I don't know shit about the Channel F, the Fairchild. I've heard of it. I should learn about it. You know, it's another thing to learn. Not to be like, actually. It's, you know, it's just another thing to learn. I want to learn about, you know. Do you still have in the future ever getting a team? Some streamers just sit there for real. Most streamers that just sit there and don't talk probably aren't succeeding, or are just so big on YouTube that it carries, or so big on another platform that it carries them. I don't want to ever run a team. I love being a team mister. I don't want to ever have to deal with running a team. Running a team is a fucking full-time job. Running a good team. But being a good streamer rewards you better than being a good YouTuber, right? That is probably true. Like financially. That probably is true. It depends. You really should do both. Well, one of the big things with... Okay. One of the best parts of being a full-time streamer is that you want to get big enough to where you can hire someone to just edit all your VODs into like a watchable video. So you just fucking stream 10 hours a day and then they handle everything else. And that's like actual like peak efficient streaming memer. Mr. Beast proves that wrong though. I mean, that is true. There are always going to be exceptions, or yeah, pretty insane memes for sure. Odyssey had all games on the board built in. Channel F was the first with cartridges. I don't think that's... I could be wrong, Tree, but I don't know if that's true, because you have to switch out cartridges for the Odyssey to work. I mean, they were called something else. They were called cards. But the Odyssey was the first console that allowed you to switch the game, but it's by a pretty big technicality. I'm sure the Channel F had a huge step up of it, because the Odyssey, like, you would switch the cards and they would just like change the way like just very basic one light pixels would be like orientated. A lot of it was just Pong. I know it relied on like putting like taping a fucking thing to the screen for graphics, like a picture. Odyssey 2 had cards. The Odyssey, no, JW Tree. I promise you, the Odyssey 1 had carts. If you look up Magnavox Odyssey parts, and they were called like games 1 through 28. Like they didn't even have names, but they changed the way the system functioned and changed the game. It was very, very bare bones. Magnavox Odyssey 1 parts. I watched a video the other day going through all the different games on the Odyssey. The Odyssey was the first game console to technically have like game cartridges. If you want to argue like they're not really game carts, I mean, I get it, because they were like pretty fucking bare bones. But you needed the cards to play the games. They weren't all wired into the system. I only know this because I've been researching the shit out of the Odyssey recently, because I'm super interested in it, and it's just cool that it's the first video game console. Do you think PokeMMO... I assume you mean achieved what Game Freak was trying to do? I mean, I absolutely think so. I think that ends some, right? Out of all Money Math, which was your favorite? Which is your go-to? This is gonna be a really boring answer, but just I mean, gym reruns. Just doing your gym rerun every day and then not worrying about making Pokeyen from that point on is super nice. If you want to do something beyond that, I really like making mediocre comps or breeding for profit. Yeah, 99% of the time if you're making a company on YouTube, you're also probably also streaming. I mean, probably. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea, honestly. I've never seen a streamer-led team last more than a few weeks. That makes a lot of fucking sense. It's just too much. Like, you don't like. I think a lot of people don't realize how much work it is to run a team. It's so much work to run a team. Can you explain the shiny only challenge for me? I feel like it's fairly straightforward, but I've never heard of it before. Yeah, I mean, it's really just playing through the game with only shiny Pokemon. I can't trade or like use the GTL or interact with any players like that. I can like trade evolve if I have that ever come up, but yeah, really it's just trying to play through the PokeMMO game with only shinies, and I'm not allowed to progress until I get my first shiny. After that, I could technically just beat the game with one shiny, but I'd really like to hunt more. I feel like it's lame to just only get one, you know? I like to get a couple. Yo, what did you get, Schlanky? Congrats, dude. Congrats. After 3 weeks of gym runs, I burned out and never did one again. Dude, I get it. Only getting one would be a cop-out. I agree. I would like to get at least a couple. I think having at least 3, hopefully more. I don't know how this was brought up, Autumn, but I agree with you where, like, I mean, hopefully everybody agrees with this. It's super shitty. Like, you can hate Dream or whatever, or like hate that he like cheated in speedruns and shit, and like I agree with that, but like shitting on him for his looks is really trashy. Shitting on anybody for their looks is really fucking trashy, right? Probably shouldn't do that. Like, and it's dumb because there's things to make fun of him for in his character. You don't need to attack his looks. Attack his mistakes if that's the, yeah, if you want to do that, but probably don't attack anybody. But I don't know. Shiny starters are shiny locked. Yeah, you can't get those. I want someone to be able to dub the audio in Spanish. I had someone lined up for that, but they're, I think, too busy. I don't know if I should move on. The issue is I created the account with them, so I don't know if I should like move on with someone else. And then I'm worried, like, are they gonna fall through as well? So now it's kind of like a if someone wants to, yeah, I don't know. At that point, it's like now I'm in this weird situation. A friend of mine wanted to start PokeMMO today. Is there anything I should know about setting it up? Really just to make sure you get your own ROMs. We can't help you with that, unfortunately, but just to do that properly. It's pretty easy if you're familiar with them at all. Or familiar with like basic folder stuff. Oh yeah, for sure, Con, right? Other than that, just check out 63 tips, and that should help out new players with tons of information. And try to Google if you have any questions about the game. Usually being able to Google them nowadays, you do find answers. You didn't for a long time. What's the encounter chance for a shiny Pokemon? It's 1 out of 30,000, Michael. There is Shiny Charm and there is Donator status, but they don't work the same as Shiny Charm in the traditional game. Shiny Charm is like a 1-hour temporary boost. Good luck on Lapras. Blanky, that's a great hunt. You got Shiny Gibble? Congrats. The Odyssey's 50 years old? Yeah. It is fucking nuts to think about. I claim the beauty standard? I mean, yeah. Yeah. Just started playing 4 to 5 days ago and your videos are a massive help. Dude, I appreciate it. Found a shiny Execute? That's a rare one in the Safari as well, man. I'm sorry it ran. That is very fucking sad, but the fact that you found it at all, I hope you got like a screenshot of it, like a screenshot or a recording. Did you lose the rival fight? I'm glad you asked. Yes, I did. Because I'm not allowed to use my Pokemon. So what I did was I spam growled. It took like 25 turns. That was a part of the challenge. Spam growl until I lost. Yeah, salute to the execute. How many Shalfas are known about? There's a fair bit. I would say like at least, or maybe around 100, maybe 50 to 200. That's a really tough thing to. Less than 1,000, I'd say for sure. How many Pokeballs do you have? Only 5. I'm only allowed to get 5 because I can't do anything about it. I can only get 5 and then I have to catch it. There's like a 15% chance that I don't or something. That's just my guess, Oso. I could be wrong. I have a screenshot? Okay, that's always good to have. First of all, thank you. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. No idea about ROMs, though. Why do I need to have my own? ROMs are what allow the game to function. So, we have to supply the ROMs because if PokeMMO were to do it, that would be illegal because supplying ROMs and illegally downloading ROMs is illegal. But supplying ROMs via your own, by dumping your own cartridges, which we all did. We all dumped our cartridges to be able to play the game.
Thank you for
thanks for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate it. Yeah, make sure, because ROMs are not illegal inherently, but illegally downloading them is illegal. So make sure to acquire them legally. Get your own ROMs. Put them in the folder. There are guides online on how to dump your own cartridges really easily. Make sure to check those out. Yeah, because if they supplied that, that would be illegal and Nintendo would take the game down. But because they don't, the game can stay up forever. I dumped my carts. Okay, we got to be a little more slick about it, fellas. Probably shouldn't talk about it too much. I appreciate that, Arranger. I appreciate it, man. I have to figure out where to go with it now because it kind of got stuck in a weird situation. Smiley face. What's up, Boja? Yo, Prabhu. How you doing today? What's up, man? Hope I didn't butcher your name too bad. How you doing today, gamer? I had a dream a shiny Cynical ran from me. That's how you know you're fucking gaming. When you start having, like, gamer nightmares, how you know you're deep in, dude. That's how you know you're deep in. I'm in Kanto. Oh, yeah, for sure, IP. Like, all the people, like, running through Route 1. Hi, Love Shuck. Hello, Love Shuck. I'm literally 75 hours old in this game. I really don't know a lot of stuff. Dude, there's so much to learn, DH. It can be overwhelming, which is why I always recommend to just, like, play the game and, like, Google any questions that pop up. Please answer me. I said hi to you, and I answered your question. Please don't be impatient.
Thank you for wasting
if you ask a question, there's a decent chance I miss it, but that didn't even happen there. I answered your question immediately. There's a little bit of a delay. Please don't be entitled to responses. Gamer nightmares, dude, they are a thing. Absolutely. Give me research more, dude. I'm happy to fucking learn. I don't know shit about the Channel F, so obviously I'm the less informed one on the topic. GW Tree. The Channel F was the first to use ROM cartridges. All the games are built in the Odyssey. The game cards just told. That makes a lot of sense. Gotcha. And like the Odyssey, like that's why like technically the Odyssey was like the first at home game console that like wasn't just a plug and play. It was like you switch stuff up or whatever, but like it was so fucking bare bones that like doesn't really. Yeah, I get that. I will look into like the Channel F gameplay then. That's super interesting. First to use ROM cartridges. I appreciate you telling me that. You're fucking awesome. I don't know, it's good to know. First thing you want to do when Johto drops, Shiny Hunt Miltank. We'll complete the region and then Shiny Hunt Miltank. What's your username on this account? Only Shinies 2. Can you play Kalos? Kalos is not in the game yet. If you Google, will Gen 6 ever be added to PokeMMO? I have a video on it. Yeah, dude, it's insane how much there is to always learn, JW Tree. Like, there's so many consoles I want to learn about that I don't know too much. I don't even know that much about, like, most RF output consoles. I don't know that much about the Sega Genesis, which is, like, embarrassing. I feel like that's, like, a pretty, like... Or, like, the Dreamcast. I don't know that much about. Genesis, Dreamcast. Some of the big ones that I want to learn a ton about. I really want to learn about the Gizmondo. I fucking love those stupid niche handhelds. Stuff like the Gizmondo, stuff like the N-Gage. That stuff is super interesting to me. Only Shinies 2, what happened to 1? I lost the footage for the recording process. It's called the Gizmondo. It's so funny looking, dude. It's an awesome name for a console. Or like the, what's it called? The Ui or whatever? There's some game console called the Ui or something. Fuck is the Gizmondo? Dude, there are so many niche video game consoles that most people have never heard of. Yeah, that's awesome, Autumn. Dreamcasts are getting fucking expensive as well. There's so many game consoles that people have never heard of, dude. Like the Gizmondo, the N-Gage, the Sega Play-Doh. What else? Was it the Sega Play-Doh? I think it was. Playdia. Sega Playdia. There's the Sega Pluto and the Sega Playdia. The two I'm confusing. But yeah, the Panasonic Q. I think a lot of people know the Panasonic Q GameCube now. That's getting more well known. That's really interesting. Or like the Game Wave or the fucking Nuon. Not many. I would love to own a Nuon at some point. This is a quick little this is a kind of a financial tip, I guess. Not really. If you ever want to make huge money, Neo Geo Pocket, WonderSwan, Atari Lynx. Yeah, dude, there's so many good memers. I really want to get a Game Gear at some point. Way less niche, but I've never heard of a Game Gear for a long time. What was I saying? Panasonic 3D. What was I talking about? The Neo Geo, another niche one. Which one did I bring up that I wanted to talk about? Dude, the Game Sphere. I'll never forget the Game Sphere. I wish that would existed. That game, that always looked incredible. I just said a thing that I wanted to talk about, but now I forgot. Gizmondo. Something. It was after that. There's something else I wanted to talk about. No, I can't remember. Probably not, Nick. Probably, to be honest, like probably not. There's no set date yet, Brady. Thank you, the Crusader, for subbing. What's up, dude? And Snake Bumble, did I not thank you for your Prime? If not, fucking thank you. And apologies for being so late on it. What console did I bring up that now I can't remember? The Play-Doh. It was after that. The Playdia, but it was after that. We said so many console names. N-Gage, no. The Ui, no. What did I say? There was something I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember. Dude, my brain just fucking wiped. Did I go back and watch the VOD? Tech W? My brain actually froze. What was brought up? Dreamcast? No. We've said so many fucking consoles. What did I say that I wanted to talk about? My brain. What's up, Pawet, by the way? How you doing, man? Tony Erickson? No, that wasn't it, but I've heard of that. Oh! I remember the financial tip I wanted to bring up. The new one. Okay. If you go thrifting, or if you go anywhere where they resell old DVD players, there's two things you want to look out for. Something called the Samsung Nuon, and then something called the Game Wave. I get an encounter so I can, okay. Samsung Nuon. The Samsung Nuon, unironically, just looks like a normal DVD player, but it's actually a gaming console, and it's worth a couple $100. But it just looks like the most boring normal DVD player. Here, I'll show you. Well, it's in there's two different or a couple different versions. But if you ever see a Samsung, like this literally just looks like a DVD player. Here, I'll show it on stream. Okay, well, that's not gonna work. I need to screenshot it. God damn it. I'm not in a shiny charm, so I don't need to be super efficient, I guess. But if you're someone who goes to thrift stores, if you're someone who goes to resale shops, pawn shops, anything like that, if you ever see something that looks like this, you probably want to buy it, whatever the price is. See how it, I can't really see how it's like just a normal fucking DVD player, right? It looks like, and then it says Nuon, just like in that super small like little font next to Dolby Digital. Like it says Nuon, but this is like worth a lot of money. I'm pretty sure. Let's check eBay or something. Samsung Nuon. The games are really expensive as well. Samsung Nuon. Let's do shipping plus price, lowest, buy it now. There's one Samsung Nuon up for $160, $180 after shipping. Another one for a lot more. Yeah, they're very fucking rare. It's a very, very rare gaming console, and it literally just looks like a DVD player. But it's an official gaming console. So there's this, and there's also the Game Wave. The Game Wave is much easier to notice, and it's also way cheaper, probably around like 50 to 100 bucks, maybe 50 to 150. The Game Wave isn't that crazy. The Game Wave looks awesome. It's also meant to be like a DVD player. Here's the Game Wave. Oh, that's fucking ginormous. There we go. It's also like a DVD player gaming console that just has like remotes as the controller. The new one at least has a control, like an actual gaming controller, but this is just like a remote. This console's dog shit. It's mostly just like trivia and stuff, but it looked fucking awesome. I've always loved the look of this console, and I would love to get it at some point. But those are two. If you thrift, if you do resell stuff or whatever, the Game Wave and the Samsung Nuon, keep an eye out for them. They look just like DVD players. Usually they'll put them just with DVD players. I've never seen one in the wild. I would love to at some point, but it's a cool thing to look out for. Remote as a controller? Oh my, yeah, that's never a good sign. Honestly, I have no idea, Autumn. I have no idea. The shiny rate is 1 out of 30,000, Michael, and there is shiny charm and donator status. Oh yeah, there you go. Shadis actually helped you out. Thank you so much. Shiny charm and donator status are in the game, but they're temporary boosts. There's no permanent boost to shiny odds. Shiny charm and donator are very expensive, and they're very like short-term boosts. Like shiny charms last 1 hour, and then donators will last either 7 days, 15 days, or 30 days. If you're finding a shiny, do you stream the? If you're finding a shiny, do you stream the story or YouTube? What do you mean, German? I usually, if I find a Guess me one to the thrift shop today. I recommend it. I love thrifting. Good meme. Yeah, if I find a shiny off stream, sometimes when I shiny hunt, I will try to like prepare my like live stream title and stuff to like I have like certain settings I have to do before I go live, or like won't work. I try to. Will you play the games online? I'm sure if you found a shiny. Oh yes. Yeah, probably German. I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Probably. We'll see. I'm honestly not sure. I might do the storyline off stream, but the shiny hunting on stream. But we'll see. Because then if you watch the streams, there's like no reason for you to watch the video. It comes out or whatever. But we'll see. The Game Boy is fucking crazy. The fact that that's actually the fact that it lasted as long as it did and was so fucking prominent, and the fact that the DS still supported it afterwards. No, yeah, the Game Boy is nuts. Yeah, and that's crazy to think about, JW. I fucking love old game hardware. It's really fucking cool. Game Boy SP, yeah. I broke a shit ton of SPs growing up. I was very spoiled for my early years with that shit. I remember leaving a Game Boy SP out in the rain. Like, left it on my swing. Didn't the DS only support GBA? What do you mean? Yeah, not GBC, only GBA? Yeah. I guess you're just saying technically it didn't support all like Game Boy Color and yeah. Okay, yeah. It feels like a technicality, but yes. The OG DS could do Game Boy Color? I didn't know that. If that's true, that's cool. I have no idea. I know that I never had the bulky original DS. I only had the DS Lite. I never got a DSi. The DSi seemed like a fucking downgrade. Like, you lose GBA access for like a camera and like DSi seemed shit. I mean, that is true. That is true, Scoozer. Like, it gives you a reason to like need to own a GBA SP and a DS. That is true. Play Game Boy Color and like other. Never had a micro though. Yeah. There isn't value. Yeah. Probably still like a GBA SP for like 50 to 100 bucks would be my guess. 50's kind of low. Maybe like 60 to 100, 50, like that. DSi sucked. Yeah. Fuck the DSi. Game true. I feel like you technically don't need a DS, right? You could have a 3DS which plays all DS games and a GBA SP. And that would play everything, right? Yo, Nikito, 3DS's best console in my opinion.
Thank you for
I never got
wasting
super
our
into the
money,
3DS,
Nikito,
but I always hear good
229.
things. I'm just not a huge
Less than
Nintendo
3.
guy.
3DS is the best console in
I
my
guess you collect
opinion.
games now? Yeah. As you can hopefully see with all the shelves of stuff, yeah. I only got into it in the past like 2.5 years. Like I've only been like hardcore into it like probably a year. I don't know. Not that long. Yeah, that is not wrong. Like, I don't own many Pokemon games because I just fucking play I get my Pokemon fix from PokeMMO. Why would I own, you know, besides collecting purposes? I do want to get like a Japanese copy of Fire Red complete box. Like, that's a lot cheaper and I don't mind that. I probably won't play it that much anyway. And it looks cool. Music. I think my first comp OU team. Pelipper, Dragonite, Moxie, Jolly, Gyarados, and still trying to find 3 more. Any quick suggestions? A quick suggestion on... Yeah, Kingdra is great for that team. So it seems like you're just going like a rain team, right? At least to some extent. I wouldn't go Volcarona on that team, personally. I would go... You definitely want Kingdra, and then you either want to go Scizor or Ferrothorn. Because Scizor and Ferrothorn are going to both resist Electric, correct? Which you have a 4 times weakness to. They also resist Ice. They resist Ice and Electric, which you have a 4 times weakness to with Pelipper and Gyarados. And you definitely want a Ground type on this team as well. You probably go Ferrothorn Ferrothorn and or what's it called? And then a ground type. So there's neutral electric? Okay. Gotcha. Is it does Ferrothorn resist it? I'm fucking dog shit at typings. Is it does grass resist electric? That's so weird. I'd probably go Ferrothorn then, honestly, over Scizor for that team. I feel like you need the yeah, on that team I'd probably go Ferrothorn. Gotcha. Thank you, Shredding. Yeah, Battle Frontier, Tentacruels, XP Charm. Super good. Honest, yeah, JW Tree app, I fully agree, absolutely. I feel like way more PokeMMO players took way longer of a break for like Legends Arceus than Gen 9, for sure. Gen 9 came and went. W Stream, thank you, brother, I appreciate it. Gotcha. I'm dodged. Thank you, Autumn. I never remember types, dude, which is embarrassing. It depends on where the stats are placed, Alex, is what I'd say to that. It depends on nature. What are the best options for XP? Yeah, I think someone answered, right? Yeah, I'm wrong. XP by itself in Kanto Hoenn. Yeah, Battle Frontier, Tentacruels, and use an XP Charm. I have an Adamant Scissor, the Adword Garchomp. Yes! Dude, you fucking Bison, you nailed it with your, I will say, going Garchomp is a little scary there, since, but nah, it's so good. Fuck it. You're gonna end up, I will say your team is gonna end up with, I would really recommend Ferrothorn over Scizor on that team. I'm not a PvP expert though, so please take it with a grain of salt. I do think having the electric resist is really important there. Going Garchomp over a different ground type is a little awkward because you end up with 2 4x weaknesses to ice with like no ice resist except for Scizor, right? I think Scizor resists it, right? I don't know if it does actually. They might be neutral. Anything resist that on your team? I don't think so, right? Kingdra? Nope, it's neutral as well. That's not the worst thing in the world. Like, ice is usually coverage. Not that many good ice types. I would definitely, yeah, I think like Scizor / Ferrothorn. I usually recommend Scizor over Ferrothorn, but for that team, I might go Ferrothorn. It's up to you. You could try, if you have a Scizor, you could try that first. But then Garchomp is really good on that team. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great team. I do have Whispers off. Could you, it's really something that you just have to kind of learn on your own, Alex, but I'll turn Whispers off or on for you, man. It's not a big deal. Yeah, just whisper me in game. Here, one sec. Yeah, this IGN is only shinies 2. Just whisper me in game. And Metagross, I don't love Metagross on that team because I think there's just better options. I think you really need to like cover your bases there. I think you have to go Scizor or Ferrothorn and then ground type. Because you just have so many like big weaknesses. Like, you have so many 4x weaknesses. Only shinies 2? Yes, but 2 is spelled out TWO. I can leave it up. And also shinies is this. Shinies is spelled Shinies is spelled, it's only shinies, SHINIES. Let me run from this battle, and then 2. Doubles is a great format. Yeah, it is definitely sad that, yeah, no, that was a really good question, and the team you had already built, Bison, was so good. Like, that was a really, I'm not the best PvP player in the world, but that was a pretty easy thing to answer. Because, you did such a good job building the rest of the team that it was, like, easy to finish out, you know? Yo, good luck to you, Bragglin. That's exciting, man. Who'll be the first to make the only shinies 2? Yeah, that'd be a good meme. Where's the best place to level up 2 Typhlosions? Can one attack and the other one XP share? I don't know if you have a high level Typhlosion, DH, Eruption should be able to kill the Tentacruels. If not, Relaxed is not terrible. How are the stats? I'd say this is usable as like a are you using this for PVM or PvP? If you want to use this as a hyper beginner competitive Pokemon, quite beginner, it's not bad. This is a decent like beginner competitive Pokemon. I will say I think Reuniclus has egg moves that it needs. Like it might need Recover. I don't know if it's an egg move or not. It might just learn that. I'm not sure. Oh, PvE? Yeah, that's fine. Reuniclus isn't great in PvP just because it's so slow. I don't like super recommend Reuniclus in PvE. I wouldn't recommend. I would just flat out not recommend using that in the storyline. If you really want to, or if it like helps your team or it fits, I guess you can, but I wouldn't super recommend it. I'd honestly recommend saving that and turning it into a mediocre comp after your storyline's done. Fine GF, what's up, AFC Adino? How you doing, man? Yo, Gree, thanks for following. I appreciate it. 44, gotcha. Okay, you need something lower level to grind, it seems like, to get that. Or if you're that lower level, I probably just do you have like a level 100, or probably still more efficient though. Do you have choice specs, DH? I'm trying to think. Homage to my team. I have a ton of videos covering what Pokemon are good for storylines. I would just check those videos out. Not to, you know, shill you out, but like if you Google like top 5 Pokemon for PokeMMO, that'll pop up, you know. Yeah, if you Google top 5 Pokemon for PokeMMO, that's gonna be your best bet. Or like top 5 best Pokemon to beat PokeMMO. I have multiple videos on it. I have an updated one I put out pretty recently. At what price is Richest Charms not worth it for your run? It's just math, MW. It just depends on how many gyms you do in 1 hour. It's just math. It's just numbers. There's a calculator on PokeMMO.net, PokeMMOHub.com as well. There's a calc on this website you can use. You should be able to calc the numbers yourself though as well. Yeah. The only numbers you need to know are how many gyms you do in 1 hour, and then you make like 13k profit with an amulet coin, 15k with the Richest Charm, and then 17k or like 17.5 with the 100% Richest Charm. Yeah, Mox Gyarados is, the best. What are you doing? I'm on the Only Shinies account, passively trying to beat the game with only shiny Pokemon. One day I'll be able to play the game, I promise. I do have choice specs. Okay. Level 44 Typhlosion, you do have choice specs. What horde can you do for decent XP that you can also kill? You're probably looking for... You could just stick to Gloom outside Fortress City. What level are they? Are they already EV trained, DH? Oh, you know what you could do, DH? You probably could go do Tangela in Kanto. That's probably really fucking good, actually. Really good XP. They're EV trained? Yes. Okay, dude, that's okay. I'm actually proud for thinking of that. You probably can go kill Tangelas. So if you fly to Pallet Town in Kanto and then surf to like down and east like a couple tiles, you can sweet scent for Tangela there, and they give really good XP. That used to, fun fact, that Tangela spot used to be the best XP in the game for single encounter XP training, which was all there was. No, back before there was hordes. That Tangela spot used to be the best XP trading spot in the game, long fucking time ago. But I remember rushing to that Tangela spot to try to quickly level up a competitive Pokemon before a tournament. How do you classify a mediocre comp? Usually 20 to 25 plus in all the stats that it needs, plus a maybe missing one lesser important stat like special defense on like an Infernape or something. Maybe like 15, and then it could be a lot of different things. It's just mediocre comp just means a mediocre comp, right? Not great, but a Pokemon. 20 to 25 plus and all the stats that it needs for the most part. Doesn't really need any 31s, and then a somewhat usable nature as long as it's not hurtful. Well, he said it's already EV trained, fellas. Anything without a green number is useless. There's definitely, you could definitely do really well with non-green number Pokemon. I think what I would teleport Ocarina will probably what you'll do is you'll teleport back to a PC and then just like heal there and fly back to Pallet Town and surf really quick right down. It might, does teleport actually move your? I'm not sure. That might be faster. It might be faster to teleport to your mom and heal there, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Victory Road is probably tough. That makes like Marowak and stuff and Sand Slash. That makes sense. How long have I streamed today? Oh, 2 hours and 20 minutes? Okay, not that much. I mean, I expected today's stream to be like 2 to 2.5 hours. I'm not ending yet. I'm going to try to make it to 3. So we'll see. Yo, Laz, what's up, man? Been shunning Scyther / Scizor / Swablu and Sinnoh? Good luck to you. Yeah, that's awesome, McCool. Do I sound like hyper far away from my mic when I talk like this? When I'm leaned back, like how bad is it? I'm like kind of yelling to fully reach the mic, so that's also like a factor. If I don't yell, I probably sound like this or whatever, and then it's probably like a lot fucking quieter. It's fine. Get to 4,500 encounters before going off. You realize that would be like 2.5 hours, right? That would be like 2 to 2.5 hours. The encounters here are really fucking slow. I get like 80 to 100 encounters per hour. Because, here, I can show you. I got you, DH. One sec. I can show you on the main account, dude. It's not that big of a deal. One sec. I got you. I also just love this spot, so I can just show it off. It's in the grass below Pallet Town. What's up, 321 Robert? I'm good, man. No, DH. Oh my God. Don't be sorry. No, dude, you deserve. You've been awesome in chat, man. Please don't apologize. Don't feel bad. It's my fucking job to help people with this game that I care about, and that's all you're perfect, man. Please, please, please. You're so perfect. Okay. Put this stuff away and I'll show you. I will say if I get a shiny Tangela on this one horde, I am gonna blame you for that, okay? That's my one rule. That will be your fault. So we're risking that. All right, yeah, that'll be, yeah. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to fly to Pallet Town, bike down right here, come right to this grass patch, and then horde. Bam. Oh, encounter. Thank you. I think I'm gonna be too late. Oh, I got it in time. We switched it. Okay, we didn't fuck it up. Yeah, so it's like right here. So every time you would just teleport. I switched it in time. Heal. And then fly back and then bam. No, dude, that was so fucking easy, DH. Don't worry about it. It's a really cool spot. I want to shiny hunt Tangela one day. It's a great spot. One more for good measure? No, I'm fucking logging out, man. I hell no. We're hopping back on over to the only shinies account. I barely switched the encounter counter in time. Yeah, I was on the other encounter counter, McCool. There we go. You might be able to teleport back to the house. I can teleport. What's it called? Yeah. It's your teleport is set by like the last thing you visited. Oh, I see what you're saying, McCool. Yeah, no, my encounter. So I have different encounter counters for different accounts. So this encounter counter is specific to my only shinies account. Should charge my phone while I'm on stream. I feel like my phone has been perpetually dead. I never fix it. $10-4? No one says that anymore. That's a good little meme. 10-4 partner. Yes, I'm not allowed to use Donator or Shiny Charm on the account. I'm not allowed to trade, no donations. Like, if you mail anything to this account, please do not. Please don't. It'll just sit in the mail. I'll never even open it. That's the rule. Texas size 10-4. Encounter counter on accounts to account your encounters to count them, so show how many encounters you encountered. True. True. That was a good one. Fuck, that's a good meme, McCool. That's all. That's how you learned 10-4. This game went 3D. What's up, a fool's guide? What happened? What's 3D? What's up, dude? Pat has clearly never seen Letterkenny. I've only seen like 2 episodes. I feel like I love it, but I never watch it. I should. I feel like I fucking would love that show, but I haven't really gotten it. I haven't really like given it the time. Down bad? Hey, aren't we all? How it works out here. Oh, Rumel. Fuck, Rumel literally being like, I slept like shit. I'm going into work today. Today's gonna suck. And on top of it, there's a fucking guy trying to break into cars in your parking lot. What the fuck? Rumel. I am so sorry, dude. God damn it. What a cucked day. I literally am like, it's so shit. I'm really casual Tuesday. Best Tuesday. Fuck. Most positive Tuesday. I'm fucking sorry, man. Maybe that means Wednesday, Thursday, or you'll have some really good days this later in the week. That's fucking terrible. That's me today. How you doing today, bro? What's up? I'm inside chilling. That's good at least. It's fucking pain. I know you don't have to have 5 times 31 comps, but have you ever lost a game because not having 31 in the stat, or does it not really matter? It doesn't matter like most of the time. There are very, very, very niche situations where it matters, MW. Yo, Kazer, I appreciate the good luck, man. Obviously speed is the big one. You can't skimp on speed. Like if you want to be a PvP player, you can't skimp on speed. If you're running a Trick Room Pokemon, you want low speed, you can kind of skimp there. You don't have to have like 0, but like if you're running like a Sweeper, Infernape, Garchomp, even like Sizzler, if you like, you need 31 speed. Like 31 speed is fucking crucial. Gyarados, like you can't skimp on speed. However, there are very, very, very niche situations where yeah, I can armored. There are very niche situations where like 31 defense versus like 20 to 25 plus defense matters. There is one, I forget the one someone told me about, dude. There's a really important one. There's a really if AFC Adino here, he would know. It was here, he would know, I think. It's one with Excadrill, but I forget the other Pokemon. There's some interaction with Excadrill into different Pokemon where if Excadrill like doesn't have, I don't know if it's 31 special defense or 31 defense, it will die to something. I think it's like an Excadrill Sizzler close combat situation. I could be wrong. There's something that there are some really niche. That's not even that niche. Those are obviously 2 metagame Pokemon, but there are some where it's like, yeah, it actually needs that meme. What's up, Umbaba? I'm looking the playlist. That's what I was doing. You are never guaranteed a shiny, Michael, right? So it's the same way in like traditional Pokemon, right? Like the shiny rate in like gen, the early gens of Pokemon is 1 out of 8,192. You can still go dry. You don't get guaranteed a Pokemon. So the shiny rate, and careful, Nikimi. The shiny rate in PokeMMO is 1 out of 30,000, but you can still go well over. My first shiny was estimated to be at around 1 out of 300,000. We didn't have encounter counters back then, though. Oh, sorry. No, you're fine, actually, Nikimi. Never mind. Cobblemon? I will at some point. No, you're good. Sometimes people use, obviously, if you've been on Twitch for a long time, sometimes people use tryhard in a really fucking weird way or negative way or just use it in dumb ways, but that was fine. You were actually using it for the term try hard. You're fine. Yeah, that is also true, Sheddingly. Well, there's one situation where there's it's with the Excadrill one, you actually have to put like 4 or 8 EVs or whatever it is into like defense and then 31 and then like you live a certain thing. Very, very specific. Maybe at some point I'll play, what's it called? Even min-maxing your, yeah, even at peak stats, you're happy with 3 times 31, 2 times 30. Yeah, that makes sense. What price do you think a shiny, timid female Pidgey with defense has? I would use my price checking guide, man. Not to be a, I think, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, I would price check it, Tavo. This seems like the biggest waste of time or the most based shiny hunting challenge of all time. We shall see. If you had fun, what's the fucking, phrase? If you had fun wasting the time, it wasn't time wasted. Maybe I'm just fucking hopelessly, maybe I'm a fucking hopeless romantic, Brendan, and I'm fucking hopelessly fucking I'm sniffing that copium, right? I think it'll be in like the next 1 to 2 weeks would be my time frame. I'm copium that I do think that Johto will come out in the next 1 to 2 weeks. If it doesn't come out by the end of this month, it'd be hyper disappointing. It'd be hyper disappointing. Yeah, it can be, Laz. It kind of just depends. Why is that guy called useless? Because I can't use him. So therefore he is useless. Plus he's Charmander, the worst Kanto starter. Fuck, good luck to you, Oso. That would be really fucking cool. When's your birthday, Oso? Bro's the biggest hater. Yeah, one of the best things my best qualities as a YouTuber is that I'm really good at alienating most of my audience by giving really harsh opinions on things. So I'm really good at that. It's a huge quality, a huge benefit to being a YouTuber. Losing all your audience, destroying your source of income based in true. But I must speak the truth. I can't help it. If you're making a budget version of a defensive mon like Rotom Wash or Amoonguss, would you still build 31 speed and attack stat? Or would you go, yes, you would go defenses? That's a great question. If you're doing something like Rotom, what I recommend doing is 31 defense and 31 HP, and then like 25 plus. And if you can go 31 special defense, I mean, that's nice as well. But 31 HP and 31, you basically doing 31s in the stats you're EV training. Because on a Rotom Wash, you go 252 HP, 252 defense. Usually, you can go special attacking, but defensive Rotom Wash is like pretty superior in my opinion. From the little I've played OU, it is insane how fucking good Rotom Wash is, and it is insane how much better Rotom, like, defensive Rotom Wash is over special. Over attacking. Yeah, Autumn, not wrong. Imagine not placing Shiny Ho-Oh in the I'm Pogging tier. Couldn't be me. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, no, that was a great question, C4. And with Rotom Wash is another good example. With Rotom Wash, I like going like lower speed on Rotom Wash. It's kind of riskier, but I like it because the reason is I want to make sure I'll draw like 20 to 24 speed on Rotom Wash. I'll purposefully go lower, maybe like 27. I want to make sure that I'm lower speed than the opposing Rotom Wash. Having a slower Rotom Wash switch in the Rotom Wash matchup is really good. Now you can only usually use that to your advantage once, because once they realize you're slower, they can Vault Switch into their ground type. But you could fucking mind game them and then Hydro Pump after. So even that, like, I don't know, it's not that like, or just Hydro Pump the next turn. Like, I think having slower, I'm not the best PvP player, but in my opinion, having a slower, my camera is fucked. Having a slower Vault Switch is so good. I love that shit. Rotom Wash with Will-O-Wisp and slower speed to Vault Switch out is nice, yeah. I hate Rotom. Dude, it's so good. It's so fucking good, Nikki. Rotom Wash is like arguably one of the most, it's definitely one of the most powerful in OU, but I could, if someone argued to me it's the most broken, I'd be like, I mean, I see your argument, I get it. I don't super agree with it personally, but I could definitely understand it. It's a fair pick, essentially. Opium levels, yeah, that's me. That's fucking crazy. That that's on the GTL is a little sad, but that's nuts, strat. I guess if you're gonna sell any OT, you might as well sell like a hyper fucking expensive one, like a super expensive shiny, or yeah, I don't know, like a Shalfa. How many Shalfas are on the GTL? There's like honestly like a fair bit. Oh, I miss fucking read. It's a secret shiny alpha. Wild caught. Holy fuck. I didn't realize when you said someone caught a Shalfa Linoon, you also said a secret shiny. Holy shit. What the fuck are the odds of this? I mean, it's just 1 out of 480k, but like, or yeah, right? But how do you factor in? Okay, let's do some math. Windows calculator time, boys. Okay. So obviously, we know a secret shiny is 16 times rarer than a normal shiny, so we take 30k times 16. That leaves us with 480k. That's the base rate of a secret shiny. Now, if we take this number and we do something with it, I don't know what yet, because I'm not good at math. Essentially, what you need to figure out is how many alpha encounters can you do in a day? 3, right? And that's like pretty generous, because you do like 1 alpha encounter every 6 hours or so. We're gonna do hard averages. I know it's not perfect, but we'll do hard averages. 4 alphas a day. I'm gonna go with 3. You can technically do 4, but I'm gonna do 3 alphas a day because you have to sleep. So let's do 480,000 divided by 3. This number is the amount of days it would take you to shiny hunt for your entire life to get a secret shiny Shalfa wild caught. 160,000 days divided by 365, 438 years. 4.5 generations on average. And passing down your accounts to your children is illegal because that's account sharing. So you can't do it. So 438 years of shunting every fucking day to get this. And this man gets it, puts it on the GTL for 500. This is honestly cheap. That's one of the sickest things of all, is that this price is kind of low. The issue is, for the wild rarity, the issue is no one really wants it because you could just breed. Or can you breed? No, someone will want it because to get secret shiny on a Shalfa at all, you have to breed 2 alphas together, right? That actually does make this extremely valuable. How many, unless I'm mistaking something. But I think the only way to get secret shiny on an alpha, you can't breed secret shiny onto an alpha, can you? Unless it's a secret shiny alpha. Is this the Is this the only secret shiny alpha to exist in the game? Also, my calculator's not showing. Sorry. Big number. I think this is now the only secret shiny Shalfa to exist in the game, correct? Unless I'm missing something. How much is it worth? It's hard to tell. It being the only secret shiny Shalfa in the game. I think stuff like this is when you... 4 minutes ago it was listed. Stuff like this is when you start reaching like ultra collective status of like 2 billion and stuff. Like max cash levels of rarity. That is insane. I'm speechless. That is a day in the history of PokeMMO, a moment in history, and for it to be listed up on the GTL for 500 mil is crazy. I think it's obviously I think it's underlisted. You could disagree. There's no right or wrong answer. Judging the value on something like that is wildly complicated. But that's nuts. I'm in shock. That's crazy. Wow. Free YouTube video for later, boys. You know damn well I recorded that reaction. That's how you be an efficient YouTuber, boys. Def underlisted. Yeah, I feel like it's worth like 2 bill. I feel like you're reaching max cash levels of rarity at that point. If I had 500 mil, I'd probably don't. If you have 500 mil, don't listen to this because this is probably bad financial advice. But if I had 500 mil, I'd probably buy it. But don't do that just because I said so. It's a lot of fucking money, obviously. It's an insane decision. And the scary thing with that is if someone for whatever reason gets super lucky and gets a second secret shiny alpha into the game, the value plummets. So like it becomes now. I think after 2 were in the game, it'd probably go from 2 bill to like 500 mil or like that would plummet. You know. I think that level of thing is when you're reaching billions. You have to calculate, and then on average alpha you see as the chance of journey, or does every mon have a secret, or does every mon have a secret shiny? That not every alpha you see has the chance to be secret shiny. Every alpha you see should have the chance to be secret shiny. Because you can't see alphas in hordes. Yeah, every alpha you see, or not counting bred, you can't breed a secret shiny randomly. So it has to be wild encounters, which is why you do 3 encounters a day only. That's insane. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. And I'm pretty sure, maybe I'm missing something. It's breeding's complicated. I'm pretty sure you can't breed secret shiny onto an alpha because you have to breed 2 alphas together for it to come out alpha. You'd have to breed. You can't breed secret shiny. Well, you can. So secret shiny isn't normally that valuable because you actually can breed. What's it called? You can breed a shiny with a secret shiny to make it secret shiny, but with a Shalfa secret shiny, you can't breed a normal shiny secret shiny Pokemon onto a Shalfa. You can only breed 2 Shalfas together to breed up a Shalfa. So the only way to get a secret shiny would to breed a Shalfa with a secret shiny Shalfa, and the only way to get those are there's only one in the game. Is essentially the meme now. That's too many shinies I'm already lost. Yeah, that's the only one in the game now. This is the only secret shiny Shalfa in the game. And the odds of it are insane. What are the odds of winning the lottery? Like, I guess the odds are still the same. It's 1 out of 480k. Still the same secret shiny odds, but the odds of getting it on this encounter are just, I don't know. The time it would take is insane. Oh, if you Google, sorry to shill you out to a video, but there's just a lot to explain, and it's way quicker explained in that video. If you just Google PokeMMO Secret Shiny Explained, I should have a video pop up on it, and it's like a 3 to 5 minute video, I think. It should explain it pretty quickly. There's been a lot of other Shalfas. I bet there's another not on the GTL. I don't think so, bro. I don't think I've ever seen a secret shiny Shalfa. And I mean, once again, I look back at the numbers I calced. The odds of it happening are insane. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. I haven't seen one. It's not the first secret Shalfa in the game. Does it have a screenshot? Oh, did I miss the question, Oso, or did someone else? Apologies if I just fucking re-explained something. Yeah, I saw that, Bison, or someone told me about that or whatever, yeah. Yeah, fuck, fair, Laz. I'm good on you for, I appreciate you looking it up, you know? They must win the lottery? Yeah, something insane. Didn't you estimate that there are 500 to 1,000 Shalfas? That means 1 out of every 8 of them are secret? One out of every 16, right? 1 out of every 16 are secret. Wait, is that true? Am I stupid? Wait, yeah, if there's... I'm dumb. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm really dumb. Really dumb. If there's more than 16 Shalfas in the game, that means that 1 out of every 16 Shalfas has to be a secret shiny. Okay, I'm just stupid. It's not the first one, but it's still cool and rare. Yikes. You can't breed. First one on GTL maybe? I've never seen one. I've just never seen one on the GTL, like ever. So I'm just shocked. I think maybe I have. Do I have a video on a secret shiny alpha? That'd be funny. What if I already have a video on it? He's checking his own YouTube. This shiny is now possible. PokeMMO. I feel like I might have done a video on this already. Well, this is embarrassing.
Alright, yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski.
I've already done a video on someone who caught a secret shiny Shalfa Ditto. Okay, that whole video I just recorded is a sham. It's actual bullshit. I'm just gonna delete it. I was actually so wrong. That's so funny. How did my brain... Maybe I do need a break from stream. How did my brain fucking fail that so hard to where I thought that was the only secret Shalfa in the game? If there's more than 16 caught, that means on average, what the fuck? What was I thinking? I'm a fucking dog shit YouTuber. I almost uploaded that trash thinking it was good information. What the fuck? That's so fucking dumb, dude. What? You guys got me perma blushing. Yo, I appreciate that, Deoxy. What's up, man? The positive shop starters during last year's anniversary. I believe that they were shiny locked during the anniversary event. Patrouski, true. You can't get Sylveon in PokeMMO. What's up, Saw dude? I had to check my own fucking... I had to check my own YouTube for information. Uploading a Patrouski video exposed right now? Yeah. Stupid YouTuber Patrouski almost uploaded misinformation, Keck W. Yeah, I didn't upload it at least, just almost, okay? Almost is, fine. We need alpha starters. Why did they discontinue them? For rarity. They said that they were only going to release them during that event. They'll probably bring them back, but they're going to bring back not the Kanto ones. They said they're never going to bring back the Kanto ones. They're going to bring back the Johto ones, probably. I bred alpha off a couple. I think I bred alpha off of a couple starters. I'm not going to lie. To make them cheaper. I definitely bred the alphaness off of a Charizard or Charmander. to make it just a hidden ability access Charizard. You always tell others to see your videos first. Yeah, usually. So the reason why is because usually if I have a video on a topic, it's going to give you a better answer and a more succinct answer than anything I could say on live stream. So if someone asks me a question, it saves me breath, saves me time, and gives the viewer a better answer. And a more full answer. I'm less likely to forget something in a video scripted to, you know. When he spreads misinformation on the internet, hey, I almost did, okay? I almost did. Well, no. Okay, we don't know for sure, McCool. Wait a minute. I think it's likely they bring the Johto Alpha starters, but we'll see. Yeah, not wrong, Duck. Not wrong. That was my thought process, Shreddingly. And it's still like a good thought process, but even so, what you can do is you can ability pill an alpha and like trick, like you can trick either way. Like you could play, for example, you could play like, I don't know what a good example of this is. Maybe a fucking Weavile. I don't know. Let's say you had Weavile and its hidden ability is Pickpocket, right? That's not very good in PvP, right? I think. I don't know. You could ability pill an Alpha Weavile and give it its normal ability Pressure, even though it's an Alpha. So you can kind of go both ways. That was always my argument as well as Shredding. I think it's like the visual sign. They'll throw them off without thinking a little more. Gotta catch up on Patrouski lore. There's a lot of it. There's a lot of Patrouski lore that I'm sure a lot of people just don't know as well. I mean, I've been streaming as far back as 2011, 2013. No VODs exist of that time. I didn't have any webcam or anything back then, and my mic was terrible. I did stream RuneScape a fair bit. There are still clips of me around from when I streamed RuneScape and stuff. Those are still around. Yeah, but the point is it could always be a trick, Shredding, right? You could be a... But yeah, I agree that the first visual, it could be a trick either way, because you could hidden ability pill or ability pill an alpha to get rid of its alpha ability, or you could have a hidden ability access non-alpha Pokemon that has hidden ability. You could go either way. But I do agree with you, like if someone's looking at a Charizard, they don't see the red alpha glow, they're going to assume it doesn't have hidden ability first. They could think about it more and like mind game it, but they might assume that first or not think or something, right? You know. But I think if most like good PvP players like see a Venusaur even without the red glow, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, he's probably fucking chlorophyll, especially in the sun. But I do agree with you where like having the chance for someone to make a mistake is better than not, right? That is slightly more optimal. RS3 or OSRS? I always played OSRS. RS3 is cool, like if people want to play it, like I get it, it looks cool. But I always played OSRS. Yeah, that's definitely true. Like there are Pokemon. Well, I mean, yeah, I love fucking Aggron. If there's any hidden ability with normal ability like skill link and stuff, I don't know what hidden ability is, and I'm gonna search your channel to understand more. I don't know if I have a video explaining like hidden ability explained purely, because that's more of a generic Pokemon mechanic. Not specific to Pokemon, but PokeMMO does have a very like specific hidden ability system. What I'd say. Yeah, thank you, Shawshank, and good question, Shakar. Yo, nice catch, McCool. That's awesome. Nice catch, nice catch. Let's switch the music. Top of the order. Top of the order. You have a video on what some high value trainers are? Now that's a good question. I do not have it's called a rich trainer rerun. I do not have a video on a rich trainer rerun. So in your background, that is SSX 2012 running on Xbox 360. It's become a habit to sort of put on different video games on in the background, a lot of retro stuff. Obviously SSX is 2012, not really retro, but I've become it's a remake, or not remake, but like a revamp of a retro franchise. True and real information, Birdie. True. What's up, man? Is there a confirmed date for Johto? No. All the Johto information we have is in the first link, is in the description. Yo, congrats, fool. Did you just get it, fools? Congratulations. That's crazy. Noob question, what mod is used to set up Sun and Enu? That's not a noob question because there's not really like a great answer. There's only one Drought and one Drizzle Pokemon in all of PokeMMO, and both of them are in OU. So Pelipper and Torkoal are the two weather setting Pokemon for those. There are multiple Sandstream Pokemon, but for Sun and Rain, there's only those two, and they're both in OU. So the best setter for Sun is a complicated question. Exceldor, kinda. Yeah, Prince is gonna give you your best answer probably. Is Electrode in NU right now? Probably Electrode if Electrode's there, but usually it gets switched around. UU and NU. Yeah, if Electrode is in NU, honestly, probably Electrode, but I'm not the best. Thought Ninetales had Drought, not in PV, not in PokeMMO. Ninetales has Drought hidden ability, but not in PokeMMO. It doesn't have hidden ability access in PokeMMO. What's up, Terminator? Suicide leads Sunny Day Exceldor. It's pretty brutal. Do not feel as though... I know like Exceldor can be good in Rain and stuff. I know people use Magneton to set up Rain. Do not feel as though Electrode would be better, or like what's the benefit of Exceldor over Electrode, Prince? Don't mind me asking. Guess you can set up spikes after, but with Electrode at least you can like set up like Sunny Day and Screams and like Teleport and like a Volt Switch and like I think I don't know, but obviously it's, I think Electrode's in NU right now based on what I saw, but it gets switched a lot back to UU, so if that happens. Dude, the best Pokemon game nobody plays. You're fucking absolutely correct, Spencer. It's so good, man. That's the saying. Oh shit! Wait, yeah, Prankster Sableye. Is Sableye in NU right now, or is it back in UU? I know that was also a Pokemon that was getting switched around. That's a good call. Sableye is in NU? Gotcha. I wasn't sure if I was trying to... Yeah, okay, gotcha. Sorry, I wasn't trying to fucking, you know, nerd emoji. Actually, you, Prince. Yeah. I think it's a fair concern that Electrode gets switched back and forth between UU and NU. Yeah, that's super fair. Sorry. Obviously, yeah, I appreciate it. Whenever they want to add Kalos, probably in 2026 to 2028 is when Kalos comes out. Easy peasy. You heard it here first, folks. True and real information, 100% date has been set. I'm obviously joking if that's not apparent. For a long time. Johto is not even out yet, guys. Yeah. Brother, let Johto come first. Yeah. Johto is not even out yet. And then after Johto, they seem to be planning. They talked on the forums. They seemingly plan to focus on endgame PVM content after Johto before going straight to Kalos. Yeah, hopefully we see Johto soon. I think Johto will be the next 1 to 2 weeks, would be my guess. There's Ariados hordes in Hoenn. The Mark Hazard. Markazard. There is, Ariados hordes in Hoenn. It's in like Sky Tower or whatever it's called, Sky Pillar. You need Lepa berries for that horde. It's 50% Bayonet, 50%. What's it called? Kalos 1 week after Johto. Yeah, that'll definitely happen. They can definitely handle that and do that easy peasy. Based and true. Correct information. Yeah, PVM and PvE are the same thing. I just use those terms interchangeably. I'm used to PVM. That's the term that I use, but they're the same. One's player versus... Some people will argue there's a small difference, but not really. PVM is player versus monster. PvE is player versus environment. Was it Lugia? I think it was. I forget. But there was a video on it. That wasn't super confirmed. That was just rumored. I don't know the, there was no, I didn't see a screenshot or absolute confirmation. Yeah, if you Google, like, I have a bunch of videos on Johto preparation. Like, the team, I have a full guide. I think I have a full playlist, excuse me. A full playlist on, like, Johto already, or stuff to do before Johto. I might be wrong. I just had water jump in my eye. God damn it. Black and White 2 would probably be easier to implement than Kalos. I think this is a really harsh opinion. I think implementing Black and White 2 would be really stupid. Like, for the storyline. It'd be the same as, like, implementing, like, Ruby and Sapphire and then, like, Emerald. Like, there's just such a small fucking change. I understand there's more changes between Black and White 1 and Black and White 2 versus, like, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, but it's still just like a reimagining. I don't know. I think that's a huge waste of developer time and just like a super redundancy thing. I don't see the point in that. I don't care for that personally. It's of the same brand. It's like adding Diamond and Pearl and then also Platinum. Like, Platinum had a lot of changes, but like, is it, you don't really need to add both. What's Kalos? Gen 6. What if they just add what's not in the game currently? Yeah, why don't they just do it? Easy peasy. No balancing. Fuck it. Ship it, boys. Ship it in. Get it done. Who cares? Based. I don't know much about the iOS installation process besides I know it's a pain. Mages or fairies coming to PokeMMO? I really don't like the fairy type. Dragons needed to be nerfed, and I get that, and they needed a type to oppose them, but I fucking hate that it's an immunity. I always have said that I really wish a cool way to go about it, but kind of confusing. I would have preferred if fairy was like a 4 times resistance. Like, the only type that had a natural 4 times resistance to another type. Like, if fairy 4 times resisted dragon, I would prefer that over, like, the immunity just seems so harsh. I really, really don't like the fact that they added a new type to the game and it immediately became the best fucking type in the game. That disappoints me. I don't like that. I don't want a game to ever add something new and it be the best fucking shit in the game by far. League does that all the time, where, like, you have the meme of, like, season fucking 10, like, season X, like, champs. Like, all the new champs are just fucking broken because it's super bad. It's really lazy and bad balancing, in my opinion, because you're not balancing stuff around the current system. You're just adding new and exciting stuff. It's pretty crazy Venusaur's and Enyu right now, yeah. Pretty interesting. There's always going to be power creep, but it should not be the case that every new shit added is like insanely fucking broken, you know? It is a bad game, yeah. I fucking hate League. I shit on League all the time. It's actually like the least balanced game per capita to how popular it is that I've ever seen in my entire life. As someone who played League since 2011, 2009 even, maybe? I've been playing League for a long fucking time. It is actually the worst game per capita to how popular it is, and every fucking League player hates it, and nobody hates League more than League players. And I do not recommend playing it. Not even for just one ARAM. Don't hop on. I'm like 3 months clean. I'm trying to stay away. I don't recommend it, man. It's actually just bad for the veins, bad for the health, the mental, the physical, everything. League is a fucking drug. League is a bad thing. League is probably worse than most drugs. Okay, that's getting a little... Okay, anyways. You get my point. It's really bad. Yes, League of Legends, yes. The most heinous thing ever invented by mankind. After stopping playing League, I'm happy again in life, yes. Yeah. I don't think League has tried to care about balance for like 6 years. League is a good game, but the issue lies with the community. I understand where you're coming from. I think the bigger issue is the community, but the game is atrocious. The game at its core is good. It's so unbalanced, and there are so many mechanical issues. It's sick in the head. It is fucking insane that the river is at the fucking Z-axis, that Z-axis shit still exists. The fact that Nidalee can throw a spear in river and it looked like this, and then fucking mic abuse, Tech W. The fact that Nidalee's spear will shift a full inch when thrown in or through river at all is unplayable. Like, there are so many still shots in the game that work like that. Nidalee's not broken. Nidalee's not OP. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about a mechanic in the game that is... If you've never seen it, there's an infamous video. Every single still shot... I'm surprised how many players don't know this. Every single straight line projectile still shot that is thrown through river does not work properly. And it hasn't since like 2014, and they never fixed it. It's still broken. It's fucking crazy. It is like a totally unintended game mechanic that they just never fixed. It is unreal. Holy shit. Ooh. League is, yeah. They balance for pro play, not casual. Not even pro play. League is atrociously balanced in every capacity. I don't mind if you balance for pro play. As someone who, I loved Overwatch. I peaked at like low masters, nothing crazy, but I was a good Overwatch player. And I don't mind them balancing for pro play. That's fine. It's probably not great, but I don't mind balancing for like peak players. It's probably worse if you Bajal totally. You have to do a mix of both. Is the real meme, but nobody wants to say that. You have to do extremes, right? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, on Rocket League, I've never played Rocket League. That game looks fucking phenomenal. Rocket League looks incredible. I feel like that looks like a flawless game, but I've never played it, so I don't fucking know. Games like Azir exist. I mean, that's things like Azir and like Rise will always be like not good, right? And that's okay. I don't know. They should still be playable, but like really, like things like Zed, playable but not like for the average player, and that's fine, you know. You sure it's fun? Yeah, Rocket League's awesome. Rocket League seems awesome. Sorry, I should say that. Yeah, that's hilarious, Weedbone. There are so many champs, so that at some point it becomes a numbers thing, but yeah. No, dogs get hyped up when the owner gets hyped. I feel that's the same way when Pat rants. I feel, dude, I'm a very passionate person. Okay, I get really fucking passionate. Apologies if it's too much at times. I understand. Yeah. Fucking, I'm passionate about my hatred for League of Legends. Terrible game. Please don't waste your time on it. Just never pick it up. Never play it. It'll make you a lot happier in life. Now we love it. I appreciate it. XP training can be a pain, DH. I feel ya. XP charms are super helpful. Yeah, that's a crazy difference, Weedbong. Dota is a really interesting game. I like Dota's interesting. I don't like love Dota either, but I don't hate Dota nearly as much as League. Holy shit. I do hate that in Dota. I hate that in Dota you have to wait for your character to turn, like mechanics like that. I don't like that. But that's a personal preference. Like that isn't a bad mechanic, but it does make the game feel not smooth. Where you have to like learn its specific movements. That's at least like a stylized choice, right? I like leave for TFT. Based. More power to you. You do karaoke? I mean, I can get drunk and stream. I'm really good at that. Dude, the last time I've only done karaoke once. And I got really drunk and I fucking was screaming some like Hamilton song. And one of the girls, Casey kept telling me the next day that one of the girls was just like fucking jaw dropped at me, like fucking screaming at this fucking song. It was a good meme. Charms are only added into the game via holiday events, so you have to buy them off the GTL. Pro Dota's Pog. I probably should watch more Pro Dota or like look into it. That's kind of a good meme. Yeah, Dota tournaments seem so much cooler than LoL tournaments. True and real. Based. Lagged like crazy. That's pretty cool, Autumn. That's a cool personal touch. You do have to search something. I think you have to like put a fucking dot at the end of XP to search for it. Or no dot. XP, this is so weird. XP share has a dot, but XP charm doesn't. So you search XP charm. I don't know why that's so inconsistent. Yeah. I should watch it, Weedbong. That's really cool. I should play Dota with Casey because I can't. She loves League. I mean, she hates League. Every League player, I swear to God, every time she logs off League, like she's just like fucking so sad. Like she's so demoralized. Like every time she logs off, every League player is. Every time you log, no matter if you win, you could be on a fucking 10-game win streak in League, and you'll still feel like shit after you log off. Like it's just you never feel good, or you feel like neutral. If you're on a 10-game win streak in League, at the best you feel neutral, and then at the lowest lows in League are fucking really low, and then the highs are just like neutral. It's crazy. No, I love AFC Adino. He's awesome. He's great at PvP. Yeah, after a win streak, you're gonna feel tired and feel like you did all the. Yeah, absolutely. Whether it's true or not, at least most players, right? Actually, about Overwatch, she doesn't like Overwatch. Overwatch is a really fast game, like legitimately, right? Like, oh, I love Overwatch. It is a very fucking fast-paced game. Man. Dota has more complication too with the clickable item variety. Yes, that is super true. The game is severely let down by the terrible Smurf detection and no new player help system. League is overwhelmingly supportive of new players. I feel like that's a huge, yeah, probably one of the biggest reasons why it's successful. The highs are neutral. No one would play it. The highs are high, man. I don't know, German. When was the last time you played League? The highs are not high. I don't know, man. League players playing eventually one. Every time I've ever won a league game, I'm frustrated, and every time I lose a league game, I'm frustrated. I don't care if I'm 60% win rate. I'm fucking mad after a win. Like it never matters. We're talking about how much we hate League of Legends and like MOBAs. I really like it. Sucks because like League could be so good. The graphics, the world, the lore. League is infamous for baiting you into the game with fucking things like their TV show, which was Arcane, really fucking good. Things like their music videos, things like their fucking all their like what's it called, animations. Like they got all the media shit down. Their game is just fucking atrocious. They put all the money into the animations and shit and don't balance their game. I mean, they don't need to because they make so much money off it. It's more, they just make more money if they just make more characters. So never a reason. There's never a financial reason for them to balance their game because people will just keep playing. I don't think the Riot MMO will be good. Or at least it won't be balanced. There's no their design philosophy. There is no fucking way. I don't know. It blows my mind that people get paid a full-time wage to balance that video game. Like, I think if you paid, it makes me sad. Like, every single fast food fucking drive-through worker is putting in 2,000 times more effort yearly than a League developer. It's actually, I don't know what they do all day. I don't know how they're so far off. The MMO will be the best ever. Known as like Riot does its facts. True and real. Based. Okay, anyways, this is becoming a little bit too much of a negative stream. This is literally just becoming me, like, saying how much I hate League. So we should get back a little bit to different memes. Yeah, so the charm is a temporary boost. So it is a little expensive, but it's super worth it. Like, so if you spend, like, 50K on the XP charm 100%, think of it as you're spending 50K to literally save you 100% of your time. So 1 hour, right? 50K to save an hour of time is really good. I'm honestly really good, Kamoon. I fucking love streaming. It's very tiring, but I love streaming, man. I've never played Rust. Rust is maybe the most game in the world. This sounds so funny. I've never played Rust, but it's like a game that I love watching. I love watching streamers play Rust. It's so fun to watch. But I've never played it, hilariously. Pat hit the Dougie? True. What's up, Little Joker? I'm sure it gets worse, TG. Yeah, for sure. But it's just sad because League started from a place of... Like, League is actually a rugs to riches story, you know? And now they're just peak 10 cent to make more money. Can I buy a lore on this account? No. I can't buy a lore. Don't have running shoes. No shiny charms. No dinner status. Nothing. I don't have any Pokeyen. True, Weedbone. I never got super into Arc. Arc seems really cool. I had a friend that played. Maybe I should now that I have a better computer. I thought I answered this, but maybe I missed it. DH. I'm afraid to do something wrong. Do I have to use the charm or give it to Pokemon? Do I want to level it up, or do I give the charm to the Pokemon that's going to kill and the XP share will get the same amount of boost? Or you like right click or left click, and don't be dude. DH, you've been so polite about asking every question. You don't need to apologize for asking questions. You're good, man. You should be able to left click the charm or like right click it and click use, and it will consume it. It will last 1 hour, right? So you'll get 1 hour of XP boost. That's the way to think about it. But only no. It works for all Pokemon. You just get a flat out XP boost on all XP gained for that amount of time. Yeah, you'll see a timer on your screen as well. It'll pop up. It's similar to my richest charm when I do my gym run. Yeah. No, yeah. It's a great question, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, all XP gain for the hour. Yeah. XP charms are crazy worth it. I have some videos coming out on that in the next month or so. $50K when you only have 100K is a lot. That is true. If you only have 100K, I'd probably stick to something like XP charm 50%, which are like way cheaper, like 10K, or just you don't have to use them. It depends on how much XP stuff you got to do, you know. Fuck. Have fun, Autumn. That used to be the fucking RuneScape efficiency meme, doing agility in the shower, like playing the game. There was some guy who put his phone in a plastic bag and like fucking straight up showered while playing RuneScape. That was a good meme. Or just like hand out the shower. That was for tournaments. That was insane. Yeah, I used WASD, Nikimi. Oh, gotcha, DH. Sorry that happened, dude. That's fucking crazy, German. Congrats, dude. 2 in 1 day is nuts. Nice job. Do XP charms affect XP yield to Pokemon in daycares? That's a good question. I don't know. That has to be like a developer question, I feel like. That's a really good question. For A and B, my bindings for A and B are cursed, and I don't recommend them. I do WASD and ZNX, so I fold my thumb under my hand, which was wildly uncomfortable for a long time, but now I've been doing it for 10 years, so I'm super used to it. I do not recommend it. It's super weird. You probably should do Q and E. I hear a lot of people say Q and E. That's how I have mine. That's how I did mine. Yeah, it's kind of weird though. Only 5 optional. I cannot play the game until I get a shiny. So the only thing is you can only have 5. The 5 starter the Pokeballs you get from Professor Oak's parcel. Because you're not allowed to play the game until you get a shiny. Pretty sure no for daycare. I have no idea. I have very cursed bindings for this game. I use Q and B and spacebar for it. Okay, B is crazy. I don't like spacebar because spacebars make a huge click noise, and then I already damage my spacebars a ton, at least I used to when I played Lucio. When I played fucking Lucio, a lot of higher level Lucio players changed their jump to their scroll wheel, but I didn't like that. But because I didn't do that, I ran through like 3 keyboards, like just destroying the spacebar, because you're tapping spacebar so much when you play Lucio. It's like 2 or 3 times per jump. And you're wall jumping all the fucking time to like gain speed. So I ran through 3 keyboards. I broke all the fucking space bars. They just fell off over time. Like the springs and wires and shit just got worn. They were cheap keyboards though, but $20 or less. Yeah, maybe it would just be, yeah, that's the I really don't know, Rumel, yeah. Numpad, holy shit, Oso. No, I think that's super normal, DH, and like getting your first shiny is such an insane relief in the game. Like it really makes you feel like, wow, this is possible. You know, like shinies feel so out of reach. I just wish you knew. Shinies feel so out of reach, I feel like, until you get one, you know. Oh yeah, for this, yeah. Once I randomly, I honestly just kind of try to forget about it, On this account especially, I just try to forget that I'm shunting and talk to chat, and that's honestly the best way to make progress on this account. I'll probably try to run from the shiny when I get it or something. Alpha Tropius Hoenn. Zangoose is a... Yeah, that shiny spot is so good, Kamoon. This is a no shiny stream. We're used to it. Keck W. Yeah, my chat, like, does not expect me to get a shiny at this point. Yeah, I have no idea, Duck. It's interesting. That spot with, like, Zangoose and Lotad and Nuzleaf or Seedot or whatever is so good. Only alpha player? What's up, Surgeon? That's awesome, if that's true. That's a good meme. Cool account. Oh, yeah, I remember you talking about that, actually. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I get your Rumal. The daycare is weird in PokeMMO. All right, 4,410 encounters here, fellas. And I feel like this is going to be the spot to call it for today. I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. And if you enjoyed today's stream, make sure to leave a like on it. It helps tremendously on YouTube. Dislike if you didn't enjoy. Subscribe to the channel. I haven't done a YouTube spiel once today. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see daily PokeMMO videos. I upload every single day. Follow the Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. If you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, if my content has helped you enough to warrant it, one of the best ways you can give back is YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs. The best way to donate is PayPal/Venmo. Doing that versus subs does help out a lot, like 2 times as much or something, because they just take less of a cut on those platforms. I appreciate you guys' time. Appreciate you watching. One day, I will get a shiny. Can't even say it with a straight face. Copium. Okay, I love you guys. Have a great... I'm gonna raid someone on Twitch as well. Make sure to go make someone's day and spam some smiley faces. I'll see you guys later. Thanks to everybody on this list. All the fucking chads. I love you guys. Peace.